Good morning, everyone. We once more get into Utawarerumono, Mask of Deception, where we left off. Go to the first, and we just finished the first mission, where we went after the bandit, or found the bandits accidentally when they came to this inn. Guard post. I don't know why they call this the guard post. This is the meeting room, I thought. And then bedroom, hallway. Hmm. How do I want to do this? This is where we fought them. This is where the bandits first popped up. Let's go here. Late at night, Kiru and I made our patrol of the city, keeping a wary eye out for fires and suspicious figures. Ah, but it's cold. Working for free was never my cup of tea, especially in this chill. But this is our duty. It falls to us to help maintain the public peace. You're earnest to a fault, you know. Try saying that to the others in their warm beds back at the inn. It's no coincidence Cone and others assigned this job to us, conveniently exempting themselves. Under the pretext of sharing the workload, we've been stuck with patrols and they get beauty rest. And with this weather, we've really drawn the short straw on this one. It certainly is chilly. I just hope none of the usual drunks pass out in the cold. I'd go for a drink myself. I would have brought some sake had I known about the weather. You shouldn't patrol drunk. What state would that leave you in if something needs your attention? Kiru smiles warily as he speaks. Well, think of it this way. The code impedes how effective we patrol, right? Wouldn't it make us more effective peacekeepers if we had a drink to warm us up and raise our spirits? So, in light of that reason, you should lend me some cash. What? Why? They made me leave my wallet behind. It's not like I had a choice. Haku. Don't give me that pitying look. Come on. Alright. Alright, I'm a little hungry myself, so if it's only a light drink, let's find a place. You know what? Never mind. Huh? I know I'm the one who suggested it, but now I just feel pathetic. Let's keep patrolling then. In the end, the cold continues to relentlessly bite. Just then, something catches my eye, a straw mat, left out to dry and forgotten. Well, now, there's an idea. Haku? What are you gonna do with that? What? Waste not, want not. It's just common wisdom. I wrap the borrow mat around about my shoulders like a cloak. Phew, this insulates me a bit. Haku. Hey, don't look at me like that. I'm freezing half to death over here. You should get a cloak. At this rate, you're the one who's going to attract suspicion dressed like that. What are you talking about? A true gentleman can make anything work for his outfit. It's worn stylishly. I give up. I can't keep up with your extreme positive thinking. You should work on that then. Practice thoughts like that every day if you can. Right. Stop right there. You're under arrest. What's all this? Sounds like bandits. Sound like bandits. It came from over there. We should go assist. No, we shouldn't. Everyone has their assigned patrol route. We need to stick to ours. But what if we leave our post and something happens here without us? We can't move around carelessly. You're right. We better patrol the area we're assigned. It would be imprudent to abandon it. That's right. I'm not trying to weasel out of something tiresome. It's just the safer play. Then, all at once, a figure seems to materialize from nothing as it bolts towards us from around the corner. Whoa. Yeah, who are you? I'm sorry, but could you help me out? I'm being chased by some awfully unpleasant men. Going by voice, she sounds like to be a woman, but she hides in the shadow before I can see her face. You there, did anyone suspicious pass through here just now? A group of capital guards appear in short order, tromping through the streets with heavy footsteps. She said she was being chased by unpleasant men, but it's these guys, huh? They're definitely capital guards, no, not ruffians. Which means I should turn her into them, right? Or, no, wait. Only caught a momentary glimpse of her, but I'm fairly sure I've seen her before. She's that... I see, if that's the case... well... no one unusual. Why? Did something happen? Huh? We're tracking a suspicious spotted fleeing the scene of a storehouse robbery. Have you seen anything? Now that you mention it, I did hear pretty frantic footsteps over that way. That's all, though. That's probably our thief. There's no mistaking it, right? Well, to be honest, to the best of my memory, they took off down that alleyway there. Alright, then we'll pursue. Thank you for your assistance, citizen. The guards turned to run in that direction I indicated, then paused and turns back to me. Oh, and citizen, if you no work, you should visit the job placement office when you can. The guard avoids looking at the straw mat wrapped around me. Haku, I know you got the stuff to say, but I have my reasons. I don't think the mat was a good idea. I think they mistook you for a beggar. Yeah, you're right. It's her. Thank you. You both did wonderfully. As the guards booted, but falls grow more and more distant, the girl peeks out of her cover, wary. I should thank you properly. I'll never forget this favor. I thought I'd seen her face once before. Her name was... No, sir? That's it. I made the right choice after all. Handing someone working with us to the guards would have ended badly. Don't worry about it. I have my own reasons. Reasons? By reasons? Sure you don't mean you know who I am. Well, you could say that. I see. You recognize me and hope to preserve my freedom. All my hard work hasn't been for naught. Misunderstanding. Nozuri looked at me with grateful eyes, moved on to the point of her voice wavering. You best get out of here before too long. They'll be back. Yes, I'll be away shortly. But you? So even in the affluence of the capital, there are those who live in the shadows. Huh? My mission hasn't been an error after all. To live so honorably, even as a poor man. For the sake of people like you, I will strive yet harder. Noisy sheds a dramatic tear, then produces a small bag from her pocket. Here, friend, use this to eat something warm on this cold night. This is... The bag feels heavy for some reason. Back. Don't say anything, sir. I know. Even in the Miko's own city, the desolate of the world endure. Try not to catch a cold in this weather, sir. Be well. Then, with surprising dexterity, Norzi nimbly bounds off into the night. What's with the bag? No idea. Feels heavy. I loosen the bags, draws strings to find money. A lot of money. The bag is stuffed to the brim. So she was a bandit, right? A fugitive? Is it okay that we just let her off the hook? Yeah, I got my reasons. Oster's aware of her, so it ought to be just fine. Brother knows of her? That's okay, then. But what are you gonna do with that? I regard the bag lying open in my hands. It's really not a small amount. This is a fat wad of cash. Isn't that the money stolen in robbery? I doubt it would look good. I doubt it would look good if we have that when the guards come back. In that case, I'll leave it in your care, Kuru. No, I can't be seen with that. I'll be arrested. Well, it's not like I can keep it either. Just hold on to it for now. Don't be unreasonable. You do something about it. Coin pouch jingles as we toss it back and forth frantically, trying to force it on each other. What? Oh. Toss. As our struggle continues, someone, I'm not sure who, fumbles the bag, then it sails off into the dark. That's the stupidest thing I ever saw. Well, we got a patrol to get back to. Yeah, let's finish our patrol. Is he gonna get in trouble, or is he gonna get that money? Alack, how the coast does bore into my very bones, to say nothing of the late hour. Upon so chill a night as this, a drink to warm the spirit could... Nah, thirst. I must be thirsty. And it falls on him. Oh, gah, pain! Whence does this pain come? Maru suddenly flinches, withering pain as a blunt object takes him off guard. Who would hold such cruelty and discontent for poor Maru as to throw stones at him? Alas, no voice does answer. But how now? What's this? Why? Such liqueur, wealth beyond compare, a great hoard of coin, is so plain as vessel. Praise the day, blessed coin, for though our significant to pay Maru's debts for once and always.
とそうに違いないでおじゃる。あまりにも不遇なマロに哀れんだ天が手を差し伸べてくれたに違いないでおじゃるよ。
Oh, a persistent blessing thou art. Heaven thou smile sweetly upon poor morrows this day. Forswear.
マロにもやっとマロにも運が巡ってきたでおじゃる。
Whence this blessing comes, so too though good fortune fall at last as a mantle o'er my shoulders.
ああ、そこの者、ちょっとよろしいか。
You there. A moment, sir.
おじゃ
Huh? What ho?
その手に持っている金、どこで手に入れたか聞かせてもらいたい。
I want you to tell me where you got that money from.
なんでおじゃるか。これは天がマロに恵んでくれたお金でおじゃる。
Wherefore does thou ask? This coin has bestowed itself upon me as benefits a gift from on high.
ちょっとそこの詰め所で詳しい話を聞かせてもらおうが。
Very well. I'll hear all the details at the garrison.
何を話すでおじゃる。だから天の恵みでおじゃるよ。
What? Stay thee hands! I told thee, this money is heaven's own blessing upon me.
おい、連れて行くぞ。
Alright, let's take him away. Dragged by his arms, Maru is taken away by the Capitol Guard's garrison.
なぜでおじゃる。怪しいものではないでおじゃる。天の恵みなのでおじゃるよ。
I've done nothing wrong. This is a blessing from the heavens. I say, a blessing! The scholar cries fall on deaf ears as a faint light of dawn begins to creep into the sky. Should have done the other ones. Or maybe not. Let's do the guard post this time. Kid, you around? In the middle of the perfectly good afternoon of lazing around at our headquarters, Uka pops in. What, another job already? I prefer if you save that stuff for when Cohen's around.
いや何今日はあんちゃんの方に用が。ちょいと野暮用に付き合ってくんねえかと思ってな。
Nah, that's not it. I got some business with you, kid. Come take along with me for a while, huh? You know, whenever you make a roundabout invitation like that, it typically ends with me in trouble.
まあそう言うな。気になることがあってな。見回りに繰り出そうと思ったんだが。
Come on, don't be like that. I was just gonna go for a little walk, maybe look into one or two things.
どうで一緒に行かねえか。
So, how about it? You coming with?
ウコンとしての活動はあんちゃんに譲ったが、見回りだけはやめるわけにはいかねえからな。
I may be putting my work as Unka in your guys' hands, but I'm not about to stop patrolling the city. Man, I was gonna take a nap while everyone's out.
なーに、軽くぶらつくだけの簡単なお仕事だ。
あ
その後でキュッと一杯引っ掛けて。 も
It's...
ちろん俺のおごりだ。
Bah, it's nothing big. We'll walk around a bit, grab a drink on the way back. My treat, of course. His treat? Well, if it's just patrolling the area, I mean, it is just patrolling the area, right?
ああ、間違いねえ。
Yeah, that's all. Promise. Unka gives his answer with a nonchalant grin. Alright, alright. How can I say no to you? Let's get going.
さすがあんちゃん、話がわかるね。
Knew you'd come around, kid.
じゃあすぐに支度をしてくれ。詳しいことは道すがら話すからよ。
Hurry up and get ready. We'll talk on the way. Got it. So, when you say counterband, you mean...
声がでかいぜ、あんちゃん。
Hey, shh. Not so loud, kid.
とにかく、密かに持ち込まれてるって話でな。それを聞き込みに行くってわけよ。
But yeah, word is they've been sneaking stuff through here, so we gotta find some answers. What? You said we were just gonna be patrolling.
いや、こいつは見回りついでだからな。別に嘘なんかじゃないぞ。
Yeah, and we're doing this while we patrol. See? I didn't lie about anything. You jerk.
でだ。
Anyway,
そのブツなんだが、実のところまだよく分かってねえ。
to be straight with you, I don't even know what the counterband item actually is.
なんでも
生物って話なんだが、なんだよその生物ってのがあってツッコミを入れたいとこだね。
Heard it was live and fresh, but that could mean anything. Live and fresh, some kind of food maybe? Or pleasure seekers smuggling in something psychoactive. Herbs or mushrooms of some kind. Alright, I get the guess. Where do I figure it into it?
なに、これからのことも考えて、今日のところは下町の連中との顔合わせだ。
Nah, you're good. I just want you to get familiar with the faces of the folks who run these circles.
とりあえずは俺の連れってことで、隣で相槌でも打っといてくれ。
Just act like you're my buddy. Smile, nod, look like you're supposed to be here.
にしても、いたのがあんちゃんだけでよかったぜ。
Gotta say though, I'm glad you were the one at headquarters.
どっかの姫様みたいな姉ちゃんたちを連れ歩くのは、なんていうか、世界が違うっていうか、明らかに浮いてるからな。
Walking around with one of the princesses, we stick out like a big, throbbing sore thumbs. So you choose me because...
決して高貴に見えないとか、遊び人っぽいからと言ってるわけじゃねえぞ。いいじゃねえの、親しみやすい面で。
It's the bum. I'm not trying to say you look like a bum. You got a good, I don't know, like a friendly attitude.
あんちゃんはなかなかにいい男だと思うぜ。実際、男衆に慕われやすい感じだしな。
And you're not bad looking. You got a face people want to trust. I'm not sure if you're insulting me, complimenting me, or both. As requested, I stick close to Unka and follow him through the city after that. Unka's popularity with the city's common folk becomes more and more apparent as we walk downtown.
おや、ウコンさんじゃねえですかい。お久しぶりで。
Ah, if it isn't Unka, long time no see.
ウコン様、いつぞやは大変お世話になりました。
Master Unka, I didn't thank you for all you did for me the other day.
あ、ウコンだ。
Hey, look, Unka's here.
ウコン、遊んで遊んで。
Unka, come play with us.
ちょうどマムツーをふかしていたところだよ。食べてきなよ。
I just finished off a fresh batch of Mamutu. Here, don't be shy, take one.
よかったら団子も一緒にどうです。こっちも出来たてですよ。
Oh, have some dango with it as well. Here, this one's fresh.
おう、すまねえな。それじゃ遠慮なく一つもらっとくぜ。
Really now? Thanks. I'll help myself, if you insist.
どうせなら一服してったらどうです。すぐにお茶が入りますや。
Why don't you rest your heels here a while? I'll put the tea on.
ありがてえ。と言いたいところだが、ちょうどたちが田舎から出てきててな。
Thanks for the offer, but I'm a little bit busy. This here's my friend from the countryside, see?
のんびりしてるわけにはいかねえ。いろいろと案内してやりてえんだ。
He just arrived in the capital, so I'm showing him around the place. Can't stop the chat right now.
そいつは残念。そういうことなら仕方ないか。
I check something. Ah, that's a shame. Maybe next time.
茶はまた今度しそうになるぜ。
I'll drop
それ
by.
よりお前ら、ここ最近変わった話を聞かねえか？
I'll drop by for tea later. For right now, though, you guys hear anything lately?
こいつが土産話を聞きたがっていてな。いつものようにテートの珍しい話の一つや二つ聞かせてくれよ。
The kid's been asking if I got any good stories. You know, strange stuff that only happens here. That's how he's doing it, huh? Guess I can play my part. Yeah, I can't get enough of those. I was hoping for some juicy gossip about the capital. But Unka's out.
すがちだったんでな。
Haha. Well, I've been away for a long time now.
変わった話ですか。
Heard anything?
この辺りはウコンさんが睨みを聞かせてくれてるおかげで平和そのものだしな。取り立てって変わったことは。
Well, this place is nice and quiet with you around, Unka. Nothing too out of the ordinary happened.
じゃあ別の界隈か。こいつをビビらせるような刺激たっぷりなのが聞きたいんだがよ。
Guess I'll try the other neighborhoods. I'm looking for something to really leave an impression.
そういえば最近外れ長屋の連中が何やらピリピリしてたね。
Now that I think on it, I suppose those folks in the tenant houses have been on the edge.
ああそうだ。そういや気な臭い感じだったな。
Oh yeah, definitely smells like something fishy is going on down there.
何やら羽振りのいいゴロつき連中がいて管を巻いてるってな。
Some pretty wealthy looking folk going in and out at all hours, talking nonsense.
おお、そいつは面白そうじゃねえの。
Oh, now that's interesting. The longer we hang around, the more old women seem to emerge from the woodworks, hearing Unka's name. Soon enough, they begin to chat up a storm about their husbands' shortcomings, local rumors. Little girls, undoubtedly their children, flock about Unka's feet and tug at him, begging to play. Guess that Oster for you, charming ladies no matter their age. So why do I get stuck with the old men giving me snacks?
ありがとよ。よし、行くぜあんちゃん。
Thanks. Alright, kid, let's get moving along. Oof. Finally, listen to the old women talk. Takes forever, no matter where you are, I guess. Here, try these. The Mamutu and the Dango are both pretty good.
お、ありがとうさん。
Ah, thanks. Was that really okay back there? All I did was chat them up and eat their food.
おお、上出来上出来。次もあんな感じで頼むぜ。
Yep, you did perfect. Just keep it up for the next place we hit. I guess that's easy enough.
さて、そんじゃああんちゃん、次に行くぜ。
Alright, come on, next stop.
よう、いるか？
Yo, anyone home? Luca calls into a rundown tenant home. And after a moment, a gaggle of scruffy looking men emerge, giving off a shady vibe.
誰でいい？おっとこれはウコンの旦那。
What? Who the? Oh, if it ain't Unka.
最近来ねえもんだからどっかのモンモンにでもやられちまったと思ってましたぜ。
Haven't seen you around these parts in a while. Thought you up and died on us.
兄貴どうしてたんでやすここんところめっきりお見かけしやせんでしたが
Everything alright, Chief? Been a long time since we saw you.
ああ、悪い悪い。これがこれでよ。
Yeah, sorry about that. I had some stuff to take care of. Luca raises his pinky, then sticks his hand inside his shirt to mimic a bulging, pregnant belly crudely.
旦那、女がいたんですかい？
I had no idea you had a girl tucked away somewhere. Jeez.
冗談だ冗談。本当は少し都を離れててな。
I'm just pulling your leg. I was out of the capital on business, that's all. Huh? These guys might look a little, questionable, but they don't seem to be bad people.
あら、ウコンちゃん。会えなくて寂しかったわ。ずっとご無沙汰だったじゃないの。
My, Unka, babe, honey, I miss you so much. It's been far too long. A distressingly muscular man in women's clothing emerges from the house, approaching us.
どうしたの？かわいい荒野まで連れて。
What brings you around our little den of inquity? And who's the cutie you brought with you? Blah! The man winks at me, and suddenly I feel supremely uncomfortable. I take it all back. This place is definitely dangerous. Too dangerous.
おう、こいつは都を離れてた時にダチになったハクってもんだ。よろしくしてやってくんな。
This is a friend of mine from out of town. You'll probably be seeing a lot more of him. I'm Hunka. It's a pleasure. Huka. Haku. I don't know where I was going. I'm Haku. It's a pleasure. Yeah, Unka picked me up on the road and now I'm getting grand tour.
まあ、典型的なおのぼりさんでな。気兼ねなく接してくれればいいさ。
He's a countryside kid, so no need to be all stiff and formal with him.
いやいや、旦那の出しとあっちゃ無下にはできやせんぜ。
Nah. Wouldn't dream of disrespecting a friend of yours, Chief.
これはよーく磨けばウコンちゃんと同じくらいいい男になるじゃないの。
It wouldn't take much to brush up his looks. You know, Unka, I could get him looking as cute as you. Guff! Every time that infernal wink is aimed my way, I feel like my throat is sealing itself up.
もじもじしちゃってかわいい。私好みね。
Oh, babe, relax. Look at you, getting all nervous. You're lucky you're just my type.
もう打ち解けるとはさすがあんちゃんだ。
Getting on good terms with the locals already, huh? Good for you, kid. Wait, how can you even interrupt this like that?
なあ、そうそう。こっちの方は最近どうだい？
Oh, but back to the serious stuff. You guys been holding up okay? Nothing weird lately?
そんなに変わり映えはしませんがね。お座敷も鉄火場も。
Nothing real unusual. You know how it is. For thralls, gaming dens are doing business as ever.
ああ、でも新しくできたところだけは近づかない方がいいわよ。
Oh, but babe, I'd stay away from that new place that just popped up if I were you.
新しくできた。何のことだい？
New place? Here to fill me in?
川沿いのでっかい酒蔵のことでさ。以前は西から来た樽酒を荷下ろしして貯蔵しとく場所だったんですがね。
That old storehouse by the river used to just be for shipping booze by the canal boat, but
元の蔵元が閉じたとかでずっと使われてなかったんでさ。その酒蔵を最近根城に使ってる奴らがいまして。
the old owner is out of the picture now, apparently. Some new crew has been using it as a base.
荒っぽいやんちゃな連中で今じゃ好き勝手にやってやすぜ。
Pretty aggressive folk. They do as they please over there, and no one is really doing much about it.
どうもこの辺りのもんじゃねえようですよ。今じゃ肩で風を切って我が物顔で歩いてます。
Doesn't seem like anyone we know is running the show, but they walk around here like they own the town.
羽振りがいいんで派手な喧嘩をやらかしても目をつむってやしたが、そろそろ礼儀ってもんを教えてやんねえとって話してたところで。
They pay well, so we kinda turn a blind eye to the ruckus, but we ought to teach them some respect.
どっかのお偉いさんの後ろ盾があるのは間違いないみたいですがね。まあとにかく仁義もへったくれもない連中でさ。
Rumors that they have some sort of bigwig backing them. Nobles, not a drop of honor in the plot. Piff.
そいつは少し気になるな。おめえら、悪いがその件、しばらく俺に預けちゃくんねえか。
That's very interesting. Sorry guys, but I'm gonna have to ask you to leave this one to me.
まあ旦那がそう言うんでしたら。
Huh? Alright, I guess. If you say so, Chief.
ありがとよ。それじゃあもう少し詳しいとこも聞かせてくれるか。
Much appreciated. What else do you know about these guys? I think...
じゃ、あとは任せてくれ。くれぐれも短慮な真似はしねえようにな。
Okay, leave the rest to me. Don't do anything stupid in the meantime, alright?
へい、すいやせん。ウコンの旦那にはいつも世話になりっぱなしだ。
Gotcha. And thanks, Chief. We can always count on you for stuff like this.
また来てください。いつでも待ってやすぜ。
Come back anytime. Door's always open for you.
坊やもお座敷に飽きたら遊びにいらっしゃい。いっぱい歓迎しちゃうわよ。
You too, young man. If you ever come by the Batal, I could take good care of a cutie like you. I don't know why, but I'm sweating like crazy, even though it's not even hot out. Seems you're well liked around here.
そうかい？そう感じたんなら嬉しいもんだ。
Think so? It makes me happy to hear that. Thanks.
それこそが親父殿の生き様だったんでな。
This was exactly how my old man used to do things. I see.
そういうあんちゃんの方こそ気難しい連中ばかりだってのにすぐに打ち解けてたじゃねえか。
And that's probably why he got the position. His dad also had a position like this. You ought to be just fine. They're a bunch of moody guys, yeah, but you seem to get along perfectly.
正直驚いたぜ。あれなら仲良くやっていけるな。
Life's full of surprises, I guess. You'll be fast friends soon enough. I might need to reconsider that one. Our patrol stretches on. As we finally start to wrap up, the sun dips low in the orange sky.
とりあえずはこんなところか。なんとなく目星はついたが、さて。
Guess that's good enough for now. I think I've got a general lay of the land. You're talking about that storehouse?
まあな。他からの調べと合わせて考えても間違いないだろう。
Yeah, judging by what we heard today, that's gonna be our mark. You told those guys to leave it to you, but what exactly do you intend to do?
そのあたりはまだ何とも言えんな。もう少し詳しく調べてみないとってとこか。
Can't quite say for certain. Not yet, anyway. I'll look into it a little more before I make plans. Well, just don't do anything reckless over it. You've helped me out a lot. I prefer not risking my life, but if you need my help, I'm right here.
そいつは当てにさせてもらうぜ。
Glad to hear it. Good to know I can count on you, kid.
しかし不思議なもんだ。こうして肩を並べてるのが当たり前って気がしねえか。
Kinda strange, don't you think? For some reason, it feels right, this, just walking beside you. Nuka grins widely. It's a erratic, energetic, genuine smile, the kind that can charm country nobles and commoners alike. Okay, what's up next? Let's go to the bedroom, see what's going on over there. I'm bored. It's one of those rare days where, for once, no crisis needs my attention. A free afternoon. Everyone seems to be out of the inn, too. Colin went out with Nico and Ruthia. They did invite me, but I'm not up to being a pack mule. Huru seems perfectly happy to go carry stuff for them, in my stead anyway. Kinda wonder if being treated so dismissively is that guy's kink or something. Now that I think about it, I take a sip of tea. Ruminating. We've been calling this place our headquarters, but I don't really know much about the Haku Orika. I guess this is my opportunity to explore the place a bit. And who knows, I might find something. With my mind made up, I venture out of my room and into the hallway. Huh? It's a lot more spacious back here than I'd have thought. And all these stairs, it's like a labyrinth with multiple floors. Well, I guess I'll explore the upper floors, since I haven't been up there at all yet. The stairs all lead to different places too. Hope I don't get lost. Why would they design it like this? I wander around the upper floors of the Haku, occasionally passing workers cleaning the rooms. Walking around like this is giving me a sense of how strangely laid out this building is. What's this place? Finally, after a long ascent, I emerge into a spacious room with no more stairs that lead upward. Can't go up anymore. Is this the top floor? The room's wide windows lie open to the outside. Observatory of some kind. Wow, that view. I think I can see the whole imperial capital from here. The patterns of greenery in the city gardens are the sight to behold from above like this. Cone might appreciate this place. Guess I'll let her know about it whenever she gets back. Ah, what a nice day though. A warm breeze filters in through the open windows, and I stretch my arms with a long sigh. Not a single cloud mars the perfection of this blue sky, and the sun makes the city sparkle. A nice cold drink to enjoy under the sun would be great on a day like this. Might as well go and get something to drink since I found this place to savor it in. With Cone and others gone, it isn't like I'm going to get told off for day drinking. Guess I'll head... Huh? Just as I turn to go back to my room, my eyes fall on a strange pattern on the wall. This pattern, upon closer inspection, appears to be made of multiple wooden interlocking square pieces. It looks decidedly jumbled all over the place. And the pieces are the pieces in the wrong order, maybe? I could swear this piece goes here. Like, it moves. When I touch a piece of apparent puzzle, it slides ever so slightly to the side. Does that mean... Clink, clink. If this goes here and that slides into place down there, is it really a puzzle then? My curiosity gets the better of me, and I begin to move the pieces. Clink, clank. Gradually, the pieces begin to form a proper geometric pattern, coaxed out of their disarray. And that should do it. Clunk. And a hidden stairwell. Rumble, rumble. What? As the last piece slots into place, some mechanism triggers, and a staircase slides into view. A staircase? So there's another floor above this one? This is quite an elaborate setup. Now I have to see what's up there. I hesitate for a moment, failing to fight down my curiosity as I ascend the revealed steps. A faintly sweet-smelling fragrance wafts down the stairs. That smells nice. Some kind of incense. The stairs emerge into a room filled with smoke of the mysterious incense. Though dark, my eyes quickly grow accustomed. I can tell the room is furnished lavishly. I thought I would find an unused attic or something up here, but maybe I shouldn't have come up here without permission. Well now, do I have a visitor? Blah! Oh, Karlu. Now why is she dressed up like that? In the corner of the room, draped with furs, a beautiful, elegant dressed woman reclines on a couch. She has an alluring, graceful air about her, coiled and composed like a self-assured predator. The sight is enough to take me off guard. For a fleeting moment, she sips her drink. That looks good, whatever it is. I wish I had a cup. Did you have some business here? No, sorry for entering without permission. I'm not up to anything shady, promise. I just sort of wandered in here. I'll excuse myself now. There's no need to be in such a hurry. Halfway to the door, the woman's amused laugh gives me pause. How about this instead? She tosses something towards me. I almost drop it in my surprise, but somehow managed to cover and maintain a good grip. A cup? There are rules to this place, you know. Any who enter must partake in at least one drink with me. You have entered, and so the rules must be observed. Huh? What is this awesome rule? Drinking in the middle of the day. Outrageous, surely. Of course, I don't want to break the rules, so I guess I have no choice. I'll just have to drink. I quickly step over to the couch and avail myself to an odd-shaped bottle nearby. Aw, come now. I'm not a barbarian. It would be uncouth to make a guest pour his own drink. The woman takes the bottle from my hands, tilting it towards me in offering. Shall we start with just the one cup then? Whoa, whoa. Her graceful, honest air catches me off guard once again, and my cup nearly overflows. Well, without further ado, I bring the cup to my lips and drink deeply. Ah, that's the good stuff. Smooth, rich flavors, faintly sweet, and a refreshing brightness, to say nothing of the scent. Phew. This truly is the meaning of enjoying something to its fullest. I wonder what kind of alcohol this is. I would say I never tasted anything like it, but it's a nonchalant flavor. I've definitely had this before, but where? What is it? What is this?
いかがかしら。自慢の一品ですの。
You like it? It's nothing less than the crown jewel of my reserves. A masterpiece.
異国のお酒だから馴染みがないかもしれませんけど。
It's foreign in origin, of course, so it may taste strange to you. Foreign? I almost remember something, but the alcohol slowly begins to take effect and the memory evaporates.
どうかしました？
Is something the matter? It's nothing, just... I think I had this somewhere before. I don't really remember it, but it's just a feeling.
そうでしたの。
I see. The woman gives a small, quiet smile, then gracefully tilts her cup back and drains it. After seeing that, I pick up the bottle and offer towards her empty cup.
話に聞いてどのような方かと思ってましたけど、なかなか心地よい飲み手のようで何よりですわ。
I was curious as to what kind of man you are, you know. I'm pleased to find you good drinking company. Huh? You know who I am?
この白老閣で私に知らないことはありませんもの。
Nothing that goes
そ
on
れ
in
が
this...
女越しの間で噂になっている方でしたらなおさらですわ。
Nothing that goes on in this inn escapes my notice. You've been the talk of my employees, you know. Talk of your employees? What does she mean by that? Well, she's the owner.
そうですわね。この白老閣で長期滞在するようなお大臣様とか、湯屋の主様とか。
To hear them talk, it seems a man of great wealth has moved in, said to be especially fond of baths.
または甲虫を脅かす底なしの脱ぎそむ神とか、そんな噂かしら。
They also whisper of a menacing Nugiwizmaka that threatens to devour the kitchen's whole ladder. Wait, hold on. That's definitely my partner they're talking about, not me. I genuinely had no idea rumors like that were spreading among the staff. I guess it's only natural when you consider her appetite and the time she spends bathing.
あら、そうでしたの。ではあなたが彼女の連れである、
Ah, is that so? Then you're her companion? Or...
なんでもありませんわ。
Nothing. I don't know why, but now I'm really curious as to what she was going to say. Maybe it's a little late to be asking this now, but just who is this person? Judging by the luxurious room in the hidden entryway, the fact that it's on top floor...
この一風変わった旗小屋はここの女将の趣味らしい。
The unusual architecture to the owner's personal taste, apparently.
ここだけの話だ。女将はめっぽう色気があって腕っぷしもすげえらしい。
Arlu. Just between us, the purple priestess is a drop-dead gorgeous woman. She's got crazy strength too. This woman must be the owner of the Utawarerumono Inn. She said that she said my employees and knows about everything in the inn only makes me more sure of that. What bugs me more are the vibes I keep getting off her. She reminds me of someone, but who?
私の顔に何かついていまして？
Is there something on my face? Oh, sorry, no. Crap, I was staring, wasn't I?
そういえばまだ名乗っていませんでしたわね。私のことはカルラと呼んでくださいな。
But how rude of me. I've yet to introduce myself. You may call me Karalu, if it pleases you. Karalu, I guess it was my imagination. I don't know anyone of that by that name. I go by Haku.
ハク
Haku.
珍しいお名前ですわね。
That's quite a rare name these days. Yeah, well, it sounds pretty simple and bland to me.
この辺りの名ではありませんし、異国ではあえてその名をつけたりする親はいませんもの。
It's not a name from around here, that much is certain, and parents avoid using it in its homeland. What do you mean?
それに使われている名は、その国では幼子すら知っている偉大なる王路のものですもの。
It's the name of a great, beloved owl in that country. A household name. One even children respect.
このヤマトに例えれば、帝の名をつけるようなもの。恐れ多くて使えませんわ。
It would be as if the Yamatan parent named their child after Mikado himself. A name beyond station. Now that I think about it, Cone did say she got my name from a famous person. Wonder why she decided on it.
あの子、彼女が名付け親？
That girl gave you that name, did she? Yeah, when she found me, I was a asthmatic. Having no name would be inconvenient, so she gave me one. I guess there isn't really any reason to hide that. It won't hurt to tell her.
そうでしたの。記憶が。それは辛かったでしょうに。
Is that so? Your memories. That must be very difficult for you. Well, I guess. I mean, the first thing I remember is almost getting eaten by a giggery and a tattery in that order. I thought I was safe, but then I was forced to walk until my legs seized with pain. I don't know how many times I said I couldn't go on anymore.
そう。苦労しましたのね。
It appears you have endured quite an ordeal then.
なかなか面白い。ではなく、
Amusing.
万丈ですこと。よろしければ詳しく話していただけないかしら。
You seem to have led a rather eventful life. Would you be opposed to sharing more details?
こんなところにこもっていると、どうしても娯楽にでもなく、外の様子を知りたくなって。
Being pent up in a place like this all the time, it's hard to come by stories of the world. The way she says it kind of bugs me, but whatever, sure. And after we dispatched the giggery, we decided to head for the capital together. Whoop, that's enough. Kurulu nods along with my story, refilling my cup with impeccable timing as it runs empty. Though the whole retelling of the giggery hunt, she's been wordlessly keeping me topped off. And on the road to the capital, of course, we ended up fighting a group of bandits and their chief. Seriously, why does this stuff keep happening to me?
きっとあなたにはそういったものを引き寄せる何かがあるのですわね。
I have a feeling you're just the sort of man who attracts danger.
稀にいますの。そういった星のもとに生まれ、数奇な運命をたどる方が。
It's a rare fate, but not unheard of. Some people are born under odd stars, destined to lead odd lives. Stars, fate. Not sure if I put any stock in all that.
迷信や眉唾者と思っていますの？
You believe such things are absurdities, don't you?
でも、そうでもなければ説明がつかない。それは、その星のもとにいるあなたが一番よくわかっているのではなくて？
But sometimes they're all we have to explain the inexplainable. I'm sure you know all about it, huh? Give me a break. Although now that she frames it like that, maybe fate is to blame for how my life's been going.
何も悪いことばかりではありませんが、引き寄せるものは悪いことだけではありませんもの。
Of course, it's not all bad. Poor fortune isn't all that's attracted to you, is it?
かけがえのないものとの縁も引き寄せるのだから。
It's also been facilitating meetings, putting you in the paths of those you now hold dear.
それは人によっては羨むほどのとても稀有な資産ですわよ。
An enviable quality, to be sure, and a rare one. My cup fills again just as quickly as it emptied. You really think so? Alcohol's getting to me. I can't seem to form my words properly. No, where did I leave off? And I'm out. Sleepy. Maybe I got carried away with the expensive booze.
どうしまして？杯が止まってますわ。
It's a mixture. Is something the matter? You stopped drinking. Oh, right.
あら、寝てしまいましたの。
Oh my. Asleep already, are we? It's the incense in the drink that got to him.
寝顔はあどけないですわね。
Such an innocent expression when you sleep.
そう、
Yes.
それはとても稀有な才。
That gift you hold is a rare one indeed.
ただ一人、あなたに受け継がれた名を持つお方と同じ。
The same gift, I think, as the man you take your name from.
運命に引き寄せられ、あなたたちは出会うべくして出会ったのですわ。
It could only be fate that led you to meet. Yes, you were destined to cross one another's paths.
そう、まるで決められていたかのように。
Everything in its proper place and time, predetermined by providence.
あなたはどんな道を歩むのかしら。
What paths does fate hold for you here? For you from here on, I wonder.
乱世を呼び込み、皆を波動の競争へと巻き込むのか。
Will you become a conqueror, plunging the land into torment as you recklessly make your wars?
それとも、あまたの命を背負い、優しさと慈しみの輪で、皆を王道へと導くのか。
Or perhaps you will shoulder the burdens of the many and rule with kindness and love. I thought I could hear a voice. It tickled my ears, whispering pleasantly. It felt soft, like Cone's tail. Oh, that was it. That's who she reminds me of. Cone. Yeah, well, she got trained by her. When I waken, I find myself in my own bed. Was all that just a dream? A familiar oddly-shaped bottle sitting next to the water pitcher begs to differ. Okay, what's up next? Okay, so that's what happened. So we got that one taken care of. Let's do the hallway this time. Toilet. Gotta go. Phew. That'll teach me to drink tea before bed. It's cold out there. Ladder. Halfway back to my room, from the toilet, a sound from the inn's main entrance distracts me. Curious to know what could be making such noise at this hour, I decide to have a peek. Cone? From a distance, I can distinguish the shape of Cone's back as she slips outside. What's she doing, leaving the inn this late? Isn't it dangerous to go out alone? What if it's something? Nah, I shouldn't worry. Cone can take care of herself anyway. Sleepy. Well, whatever. Maybe she just wanted to go look at the moon and get some fresh air or something. As long as I'm out here, I guess I'll have to have a drink and stargaze before I go back to bed. Okay, let's go to Cone's room. Whoop. Finally freed from my desk work. I lean back to stretch, only to bash my arm against the table's corner. Ow! Grazed it. I roll up my sleeve to find blood oozing from the scratch. Grimsing. I should tell Cone. No, I shouldn't bother her. This'll heal up on its own. If it were a more serious wound, maybe, but I feel bad bothering her over a tiny scratch. Grind, 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 grind. Grinding noises echo from behind Cone's door as I pass by. What's that sound? And she's humming to herself. I decided to peek into her room, and a strange fragrance waves across my nose, and I understand. Ah, I see, she's working.
どうしたの？そんなとこで。入ってきたらどうかな？
What are you doing, hovering out there? Come on, why don't you come in? Oh, just being curious. I didn't want to interrupt, sorry.
そうなんだ。すぐ終わるから、ちょっと待っててほしいかな。
I see, I'll be done soon, so just hang around for a bit. She indicates the cushion, and I take a seat watching her work. Bone grinds something dark green and paste-like into a mortar, continuing to hum pleasantly. So, assume you're making mezzo there? I mean, I doubt you're grinding up condiments.
これは新しい傷薬かな。ちょっと前に珍しい薬草を見つけたから試しにと思ったんだ。
This'll be a new slave. Slave. I think. I wanted to put some rare herbs I found to proper use. That's impressive. You're always prepared, huh? Looking around the room, there's a lot more equipment in here than when we first moved in. And all of it inscrutably, to the untrained eye, it uses unclear at best. There's probably tools for her apothecary work, but to me, they're not much more than curiosities.
もしかしてハクには珍しく見えるものばかり？
Confused? Anything in here look curious to you? Yeah, the equipment looks curious, but what sort of effect does this weird-looking fruit have? I mean, I understand that's probably an ingredient or reagent for some kind, but I genuinely pick up a poisonous-looking reddish-black fruit, repleted with yellow spots.
それはイコルアシプ。口に含めば解熱作用。体の熱を下げる薬効があるかな。
That's Utawarerumono ingested. It has a anti-pyric effect, lowers body temperature. I would say ingest. If I saw this lying in the forest, I'd stay away. It looks poisonous. Even if I knew its effect, I don't think I'd want to eat it.
だからこうやってすりこぎで潰して粉にしたり丸薬にして飲みやすくするの。
That's why I grind it up in a mortar. It's easier to take as a pill or a powder.
他にも鎮痛作用のある天麻やピワ用とかも加えるとよく効く風邪薬になったりするんだ。
And that's why I can add analgesics like Tenma or Paiwayu, which makes it really effective cold medicine.
ただし形成の美女すら顔面崩壊させるほど苦い薬なのがたまに傷かな。
It's got a fatal flaw though. It's so bitter. Even a stunning beauty would make a sour face after tasting it. That's sort of understandable, but sort of not. That doesn't make me want to put it in my mouth.
ようやく口に逃がし。いい薬は大抵ひどい味がするものかな。
The best medicines are always the one with the most bitter taste. I'll be really careful not to catch a cold around you then.
それが一番いい方法。病気や怪我なんてしないに限るもの。
That's probably for the best. No better medicine than not getting sick in the first place. You really are knowledgeable though. Do you know the names and effect of everything in here?
うん。私の薬師の先生、お母様に教え込まれたんだ。
My mother was my instructor when I was just an apprentice apothecary.
普段はとっても優しいんだけど、教えるときはとても怖くて。
She was normally very gentle and kind, but she became strict when she taught me.
間違えたら叩かれて、時には朝までつきっきりで教えられたこともあったっけ。
She'd hit me if I make a mistake, and oftentimes we'd study through the night and into the morning. Sounds like a pretty stern woman to have for a teacher.
うん。でもそうしなくてはならないかな。薬師が扱うのはとても危険なもの。
Well, she had to be. There are a lot of dangerous substance involved in apothecary work.
ほんの少し分量を間違えただけで大変なことになるから、教えるときは細心の注意が求められるの。
Even a small error when measuring dosage can cause serious troubles. So you have to be meticulous. Serious trouble.
強すぎる薬は毒と同じだから、その分量によっては廃人に変えたり死に追いやったりもするかな。
Medicines in high concentration might as well be toxin. They can disable or even kill a person. Kill a person. Yeah, I can see why she was so strict with your education then.
うん。だから人の命を預かる薬師の指導に厳しすぎるなんてないんだ。
Yep, there's no such thing as being too strict when you got people lives in your hand. Understand that much, but I didn't. But didn't your mother, being so overbearing, I don't know, get at you all? Did you ever just rebel and go, I don't want to be a apothecary?
そう思ったことはなかったわけじゃないけど。
I mean, it's not as though I never had thoughts like that. But Joan puts down her tools and looks up at the ceiling, as though reflecting on her memories.
厳しい理由はちゃんと教えてもらったし、薬のこと以外ではとても優しいお母様だったから。
She had a proper reason for being so tough about medicine, and otherwise, she was a warm person.
風邪で寝込んだ時なんてずっとそばで優しく看病してくれたもの。
Well, considering who your real mother was, there was a little care needed to be done because they were worried that you might have gotten her sickness. I remember when I got sick, she stayed by my bedside and take care of me.
うまく薬を調合できた時は自分のことのように喜んでくれて。
And when I finally started making medicine properly myself, she was ecstatic.
まあ健康のためと言って苦い薬を飲ませてくるのはごめんなさいだったな。
Though, I can't say I'm a huge fan of how she made me take bitter medicines for my health. Even so, it must be a good memory. Conan is smiling with nonchalant. But just for a moment, a shadow of loneliness seemed to creep into her smile. Conan?
なんでもないかな。
Oh, it's nothing. Shaking her head, she returns to grinding with her mortar and pestle. Unfamiliar liquids and powders go into the deep green mix from earlier.
これで出来上がり。 はい、
That
ハク。
that should just about do it. Here, Haku. The slave-like contents of the mortar go into a small container, which she hands to me. The slave you just made? You're giving it to me?
ハクは生傷が絶えないみたいだし、持ってた方がいいかなって。
You always seem to get cuts and scrapes, so you should hold on to the fresh supply, I think.
遠慮なく使ってほしいかな。なくなったらまた調合するから。
I'll make more again when you run out, so don't be stingy with it. I see. I'll use it well then. Thank you. That said, this stuff won't make me all itchy like last time, will it? I'd rather not revisit that. Well, I should get going. I got some work to take care of.
ちょっと待って。
Hold on a moment. Gon grabs my sleeve as I turn to go.
ハク、腕を見せてみて。
Show me your arm, Haku. She rolls up my sleeve, exposing my arm, or rather, the scrape I acquired earlier. What? I'm surprised you noticed that. It's just a scrape. It's not worth bothering a apothecary over. I'll just let it heal up naturally, so...
ダメ。いいから座って。
Yep, you should not have that kind of stuff in front of a apothecary. Because they Will do. Nope, that won't fly with me. Have a seat, you. Despite my objectives, Colin pushes me back to her workstation and makes me sit.
大事の前の生じ。小さな怪我と侮っていると、後の大きな怪我につながることになるから、治せるうちに治しとかないとね。
Better to be safe than sorry. Even small wounds can become problems if they fester or get infected. Apothecary wisdom.
そういうこと。それじゃあ、薬を塗るからじっとして。
That's right. I'll put an antiseptic on it, so he'll hold still. No matter what I say, I don't think I'm worming my way out of this one. Hey, if you can avoid it, I really prefer a slab that doesn't itch so much.
この薬、かゆくはならないかな。
This one won't itch, I think. That one gives me a wide, toothy smile. I think I've seen that one before. Really? So I'll be alright even if it's totally slathered on?
それは保証できないかな。
Well, that I can't guarantee. Disregarding my confusion, Cone scrapes the last of the mortar contents out and pastes them on. Ow, it stings! What sort of medicine is this? It doesn't just sting, it hurts. Sharp, prickling sensations assault the irritating parts of the wound.
やっぱりしみる？これはよく聞くんだけど、ちょっとだけ刺激が強いのが難点かな。
It stings then. I figure it might. It's effective, but its drawback is it irritates a little. What do you mean, drawback? Ow. Why don't you improve the formula or something?
言ったかな？良薬口に逃がしって。ちょっと癖があった方がよく聞くんだから。
I told you before, the best medicine is always bitter. If it has fault, you know it will work. I hear what you're saying, but gah, I prefer something that helps more than it hurts.
はい。包帯を巻くから我慢。いい加減な処置で済まそうなんて思ってはダメかな。
Alright.
大切な体なんだから。
Alright, bear with me and let me bandage it. You shouldn't rush this. Your body's important, you know. Guess that's true, but... Point taken. I trail off and let Cone go about her treatment. Ow. A prickling pain shoots up my arm as she wraps the bandage around the wound. Are you almost done? My body tensed up at the strange, exotic pain, altogether different from the pain of the scrape.
これでよしっと。次に怪我をしたときは、大したことないからって軽く見ないで、ちゃんと店に来ること。
That should do it. Next time you get hurt, don't write it off like it's no big deal. Come see me. Understood. I can't help but nod as she projects a professional doctor-like aura. Okay, what's up next? Okay, we just got that left. Huh? Before we do that, I did want to check something. Free battle. I want to change his setup. Maybe. Yeah, I think he would join us later, so it doesn't really matter. We'll just keep on going. Dining hall. I decided to hit up the dining hall for a snack, but it looks like someone had the same idea. What was her name? Atui, was it?
残念なお兄さん。この間ぶりやえ。
Oh, hello. Disappointing guy. Haven't seen you since the last since that one time. Who's disappointing now? This girl I guided to the Haku or Kaku Inn the other day, the one with no filters. You here to grab lunch?
うちやなくてこの子のお昼をもらいに来たんよ。
Oh, it's not for me. I'm just here to feed this little fellow. Alti indicates the hat on her head. Your hat? Your head?
帽子帽子か。よく間違われるんよ。
Hat? Oh, hee. Yeah, I guess that's a pretty common mistake.
この子な、クラリンなんよ。
This little one is Kuriran. Kuririn. Kuririn? What's a Kuririn?
クラリンはクラリンやえ。
Kuririn is Kuririn. Atu pats Kuririn on her head fondly, which jingles enthusiastically as though responding. It's alive?
そうやえ。クラリンは海の生き物やもん。
Of course, Kuririn's a proud citizen of the sea, after all. Now that she mentions it, it does look slimy and lifelike, not like cloth or leather at all.
クラリンはな、プカプカと浜辺に漂ってるよくわからない生き物なんよ。
We really don't quite understand Kuririn. They just sort of drift around the beaches, yeah?
わかってるのは風に任せてプカプカ浮いてて何でもよく食べてこっちからちょっかい出さなければおとなしいってくらいやね。
They go where the wind takes them, eat anything, and they're gentle as long as we leave them be. I'm surprised you wear something that mysterious and, as usual, as a hat.
なんでかこの子な、頭に乗るのが好きみたいなんよ。
This little guy's no trouble. Seems like riding up there and won't hurt a fly. Seems to like riding up there and won't hurt a fly, so... Bum. Ode takes the creature from her head and talks lovingly to it, holding it in front of her chest.
クラリン、お兄さんに挨拶な。
Kuririn, say hello. Then it floats out of Utari's Atu's grip and towards me, waving a tentacle as though it's in greeting. Whoa, it floats!
うん、プカプカ浮いてるって言ったえ。
Yeah, I just said, didn't I? Well, when you said floating, I figure you meant like floating in the water at sea. It's really live, huh?
海のそばではよく見るんやけど、この辺では見ないのけ？
You don't get them around here? They're pretty common along the coast. No, I never seen one. The sight of this translucent, wobbling mass in the air, it's like I'm watching a magic trick. It's obeying Atu's command, so it must have a pretty good amount of intelligence.
なあ、かわいいやろ？
Hey, isn't it a cutie though? Yeah, it's not that cute. You said you were here to feed it, right? What does it eat? You said it eats up anything, but what about, like, people? Does it scavenge for Karen, or... I pulled back my hand cautiously, asking Atu about my sudden concerns.
食べないえ。この子が好きなのは新鮮なお肉や虫とか魚やもん。
Oh, no, nothing like that. A young one like this, insects, fish, maybe some fresh meat would do the trick.
たま まにいたずらでしびれさしてくることあるけど、それぐらいや。
It'll get playful and shock people sometimes, but it doesn't mean any harm. Shock.
ほら、この触手でビリビリって。
Yeah, with this little tentacle here. Atui points to one of the dangling appendages hanging from Kurin's side. Yikes, almost touched that.
そんな怖がらなくても、ちょっとビリってするだけやえ。
Oh, don't be so scared. It's just a little baby shock. Sure. Going by what I experienced so far, taking people at their words for this stuff never ends well. Poke, poke. Yuri pokes Atui's shoulder.
確かに遅いな。
Yeah, it is taking a while. Something wrong?
この子のご飯をお願いしてからずいぶん経つけど、まだ来ないんよ。もしかしてなんか手違いがあったのかな。
Yeah, it's just that it's been a while since I asked for Kurin's food. Maybe there's a problem?
仕方がないえ。うちちょっと見てくる。
No choice, I suppose. I'll duck in and see if everything's alright.
お兄さん、この子のこと見ててな。
Look after this little one, won't you, love? Huh? Hey, hey! With that, Atu leaves the dining hall in a hurry. She asked me to look after it, but what exactly am I supposed to do? As instructed, I watch over Kurin, which gratefully floats about, distinctly lacking cuteness. This is cute, huh? No matter how I look at it, I just can't get cute out of this. It's not like it has a charming face. Charmed, huh? I take a writing brush from my pocket and set it against the creature's slimy skin. Let's draw one up here. There you go. Maybe you'll be cuter with a face. You know, you never know. You could be more popular with the girls this way. Lady Killer Kurin. 2 quick circles, a half-moon crescent for a mouth, and we're golden. Weird. That was supposed to make you cute. Not even weirder. Maybe if I add some pupils too? Okay, now we cross the line into creepy. This thing is gonna haunt my nightmares if I don't erase it. I gently take Kurin and wipe his face with a hand towel. Slippery. Hard to wipe. Gah! Lip.
ハクさん、こんなところにいたですか。姉様が。
Oh, Haku. So this is where you got off to. Dear sister was sick. Eep! Kurin hers to Nico's cheek, and she flings the creature away with all strength she has. I understand how she feels, but come on, that's just cruel. What is that? It's Kurin. And a Kurin is what, pray tell? Kurin is Kurin. Well, how should I put this? I was trying to make it cuter, but it's hard to wipe off, so...
あれのどこが可愛いのです。夜に眠れなくなったらどうしてくれるですか。
cute. And that's your notion of cute? I will be seeing that horror in my dreams tonight. Don't say that. I didn't think it would turn out like this.
あんなの人に見られたら大変なのです。
It'd be a disaster if you let the stuff of nightmares out in public. Disaster is stretching it a little.
とにかく姉様が呼んでいるのです。私は伝えたのです。
Anyway, dear sister is looking for you. And now that I have delivered the message, I'll take my leave. With that, Nico quickly exits the dining hall. Huh? And as my attention returns to the room, I realize I don't see a flyway Kirin anywhere. Gah! Eek! Yay! Well, you showed yourself, you monster! Then, faintly muffled, I could hear the sounds of someone falling down the stairs, breaking plates, yelling. Oh, sorry about that. You just created a disaster.
もうお兄さん、クラリンのこと見てて言うたのに。
Oh, for shame, love. I thought I asked you to keep an eye on it. Sorry. I only took my eyes away from her for a second.
でもよかったな、クラリン。可愛くお化粧してもらって。
Oh, but aren't you lucky, Kurin? Getting such pretty makeup done. Jingle, jingle, jingle.
この子も喜んでる。
Kurin's so happy. Kurin wraps its tentacle around my face with every indication of eager affection. And the nightmarish face begins to emit an eerie light. He...
クラリンけどはしゃいでるよ。可愛くしてもらえて嬉しいな。
you see? So happy. That's a thanks for doing such a good job with the makeover. Whoa. Ow, is this a tiny little baby shark? Bah! As I slip into unconsciousness, I make a note not to trust anyone else's sense of scale around here. Phew. I lean back from the notebook to crack my shoulders. Finished with the reading and writing for the day. Before we go too much more, I'm gonna take a little bit of a bathroom break, so I will be right back. Okay, back. I lean back from the notebook to crack my shoulders, finished with the reading and writing for the day. It's a pain in the ass, but I really shouldn't be illiterate. Glance to the side. Dawn sits beside me, working through her own daily exercise from that arithmetic workbook. I guess it's good that she's finally given it some attention, but what brought this on?
結構頑張ったし、今日はこのくらいにしとこうかな。
I worked pretty hard, so I think I'll just call it here for today. We briefly exchanged looks. Oh.
と思ったけど、もう少し頑張っちゃおう。
Maybe I'll do one or two more, actually. I somehow managed to refrain from observing it's only been an hour since she started.
ハク様、クアン様、お茶が入りました。
Miss Haku, Sir Haku, Miss Cone, the tea is ready. Ah, just when I was getting thirsty. Too. Thanks, Ruthie. Ruthie.
ありがとう。
Thank you. Accept the offered teacup, steam rising from its contents. Ah, that's the good stuff. A single sip of tea is all it takes for indescribable sweet, brisk flavor to overflow my mouth. It goes without saying that Ruthie's tea tastes great. It's so calming.
おいしい。やっぱりルルティエの入れてくれるお茶は格別だね。
This is delicious. You always serve us something superb, Ruthie.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you.
どうしてだろう。私もたしなんでるのに、どうしてもルルティエみたいに美味しく入れられないんだ。
I wonder why that is. I can brew a good cup, but no matter what I try, I never get on Ruthie's level.
お母様がやってた通りにしているつもりなのに。
I'm making it exactly the way my mother did, so... Well, I kind of understand why. Cone's cuisines, be it food or tea, always comes out a bit haphazard. It doesn't taste bad, but it's like a man's cooking, just kind of... Oh, there you are. I thought I might find you here, love. Atu?
あれ、この間の。
Oh, the girl from the other day.
はいやいや、なんか可愛い子がおる。
Oh, who's this cute girl here?
なあな
Huh?
あお兄さん、もしかしてこの子がお兄さんの恋人系？
Enter its town. Hope I didn't miss too much. Okay, we got that back. Okay. Are we back? Looks like we're back. Hey, love. Is this one your lover? Is this one your lover? Quick talk. Quick taking everything here. Everything there. No, she's not. I'm sorry to say. It,
あやや違うのけまたお話の聞き損ないや
so she isn't. I missed my chance to hear about the good stuff again.
この子はルルティエ私のお友達なんだ
This is Ruthie. She's a friend of mine.
ルルティエですはじめまして
I'm Ruthie. Yes. Nice to meet you.
そうなんけこれはご丁寧にうちはあとゆえよろしくしてなルルや
Is that right? How polite you are. Though, I'm Ati. It's nice to meet you too, Ruthie.
ルルいや
Really? Really? You aren't seriously going to call her Rulie, are you? So, what's up? What brings you here all of a sudden?
暇だから遊びに来たんやなあなあそれって何してうわ
I had nothing better to do, so I decided to come down for a visit. Hey, what's that? Oh, ew! Ati takes one look at my desk and pulls a disgusted face.
お勉強や
You're studying? The expression on her face is suffice to say, not one a sweet young maiden should ever make.
うちお勉強なんて嫌いや
I hate studying. Really? I couldn't tell at all. Yeah, no, I pretty much got that immediately.
えなあなあそんなんほっぽってどこか遊び行こ
Hey, why don't you just leave all that behind? Let's go hang out somewhere. Huh? I'm not sure I can. This stuff is kind of important. I don't want to be stuck studying any more than she does, but basic reading and writing are critical. And with Cone pushing herself to work, I just feel ashamed to flake out now. Yeah, it feels like this game is somewhat feeling right now as if it's a high school. I know they're in a country that's more, how should I say, advanced. They could put more money into education awareness and everything. Because in Tusker, yes, they had education, but a lot of people were so worried about food and such that it's a little... Education wasn't really that important, except for the really high rich. And yes, these guys are all rich too. They're part of the noble families. But it's starting to turn more and more towards, like, a school. And with Cones pushing herself to work, I just feel ashamed to flake out now. I'm not sticking around just to watch her squirm and annoy her. Nope, not at all.
うそうだねせっかくだしみんなでどこかへ出かけようよ
Yeah, we might as well. So why don't we all go out somewhere together? Well,
うんせっかく訪ねてきてくれたのに何ももてなせないというのは仁義に反するかな
he wants to skip too. It goes against my principle to not take her up on it after she made the trouble to come and see us. What principles are those exactly? Cohen doesn't have the answer for that one, suddenly looking everywhere but at me. It's obvious that she just wants an excuse to be free of her studies right now. Usually I'm the one slacking off. This is a bit of an unsettling reversal.
あと
Etty,
こう
Cohen? Two lock eyes.
お友達だね
We're friends. And then they exchange a firm, enthusiastic handshake. You really hate studying that much, huh?
何なのですこれは
And what, pray tell, is going on in here? Nico hovers in the doorway, watching the handshake with an awkward expression.
どうした迷子系
My, you're just swimming in cuties. Who's this girl, then? Are you lost, sweetie?
誰ですこの微妙に失敬な人は
Who is this suitably rude woman? Don't mind her. Did he say anything? Asked Nico to give a periodic report to Aster, which it seems she just returned from.
おしとる様が呼んでるです頼みたいことがあると
Lord Aster summons you. He wishes to ask a favor. Aster wants a favor? She explicitly used Aster's name, not Unko's. Must be something important then.
おしとる
Aster.
なあなあそのおしとるって右近衛大将のおしとるは
Lord, like Aster, Pale Guard of the Right Aster, half of the Twin Shield Aster?
だからこの人誰なのです
As I was saying, who is this precisely?
うちはというえなあなあおしとるはんって右近衛大将のおしとるはんけ
I'm Ati. But hey, you do mean that Aster, right? Aster the Pale Guard?
もしかしておしとるはんと知り合いな
Are you acquaintance of his? That's... Crap, we probably shouldn't talk about this with the outsiders around. Our work with him is still secret.
知り合いというより私たちは
And then
右近
she...
衛大将おしとる様直下の隠密かな
Acquaintances? Well, not quite. We're his undercover agents. What? Huh?
姉様
Dear sister? Why are you disclosing that so casually? That can't be alright.
そうなんややっぱり右近衛大将ともなればいい男なのけ
Is that so? Tell me, this Imperial Guard guy, is he the perfect man?
に
Huh? What? That's, awfully unceremonious response for getting that bomb dropped on you.
間違いなくいい男だね
Without a doubt.
これまで幾人もの傑物を見てきたけれどあれほどの男は片手で数えるほどしか知らないかな
I've seen Great Man, but only a handful of his caliber. Nico puffs out her flat chest at Cone's word, looking vaguely proud of her brother's repetition. I'm more surprised that there are still men like him in the world, honestly.
きっとすごくいい男なんやろな
Oh dear. I'll bet he's a real hunk too. Nico nods empathically, several times in fact.
お友達ってこんないいもんやったんやねそんな男を紹介してもらえるなんて思ってもみんかったな
I never knew friends could be this great. To think I'll be introduced to a man like that. Huh?
何を言ってるのかわからないのです兄様に紹介するなどありえないのです
I fail to comprehend your excitement. We are not introducing you to my dear brother.
兄様
Your brother. Uh-oh.
もしかしてオシトルはんの妹さんなのけ？
Does that make you Aster's little sister then? The Nico freezes at those words, glancing around anxiously. She crouches low, head in her hands.
猫姉様、大丈夫ですか？
Miss Nico, are you alright? Well, cat's out of the bag anyway.
仕方ないかな。あといい。
They are so terrible at the undercover stuff. Bum, bum, bum. I guess it can't be helped. Keep this under your hat, alright? Hey, you don't get to say that when you blew our cover in the first place.
ええよ。お兄さん紹介してもらえるんやし、お安いご用やえ。
Sure, you're gonna introduce me to him, so it's no problem at all. Is she making how should I say that again? Is she making implectic threats? I'm not sure if it's worse if she's aware of what she's doing or not.
結局、この人は誰なのです？
So I ask again, who is this?
新しくできたお友達だよ。紹介してくれたハクには感謝かな。
She's my new friend. Haku introduced her to me, which I need to thank him for.
またあなたですか。
So, this is your fault once again. What do you mean, once again? And why are you glaring at me like that? Still, a summons from Oster. I just hope it isn't another troublesome job.
オシトル様、連れてまいりましたです。
Lord Oster, I have brought them as requested.
ご苦労。よく来てくれた。
Thank you all for coming. Bone, Ruthie, and I arrange yourselves before Oster, who remains seated. It's so strange. Even though I know this is Unka, when he's in Oster mode, everything feels tense.
ところで、
Intensely. Oster shifts his gaze to the person next to me, looking faintly puzzled.
その娘は
Who is this?
お初にな。あといよえ。
Nice to meet you. I'm Atu. Trying to tell her to go back to her room was a waste of effort, and Cohen's no help, so she followed us. Don't mind her.
そうか。
As you say,
兄様。
your brother. He carries on, seemingly paying no mind to Atu without further questioning. I can see a little of Unka in that, honestly, taking things at face value. What's wrong? You wanted to be introduced so badly, so what's this What's with that face?
あいやいや、確かに噂通りのええ男やえ。人柄も誠実、申し分のない男やもん。
Oh dear. See, he's definitely a perfect man. Sincere, forthright, not a flaw to speak of.
けどなあ、
But, what, unsatisfied with that?
硬すぎるえ。付き合うのはしんどそうや。
He's all stiff. I'd probably be way too exhausted to go out with him. Oh, yeah. Alright, I can see that. On good side, I can see that being the case with Oster. But geez, isn't she being needlessly picky?
はい。ええ男を探すんもなかなか大変やえ。
Sigh. My arduous quest for the perfect man continues.
それで、要件は何かな？
So, what did you need to see us about?
うん。貴公らにとある人物の護衛を頼みたくてな。そのために来てもらった。
Bum, 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 bum. Bum. I called you here because someone in my care requires escorting.
護衛？
Escorting? So it'll be like when we escorted Ruthie to the capital?
うん。その通りではあるが、少々事情が込み入っていてな。
That's... What's... is this word? Ostensible correct. But there are complicating factors. Well, I figured as much. Seeing as we're Oster's deniable assets, I would have been surprised if that wasn't the case.
感謝する。
I appreciate it.
詳しいことは本人に聞いてもらうとしよう。
I'll have the person in question illuminate the details. Ashter claps his hands once, then calls over his shoulders.
入るといい。
Come in.
あ、はい。
Yes, sir.
失礼します。
Pardon me. Whoa.
貴公らに頼みたいのはこの者の護衛だ。
This is who you'll be escorting.
ユーリと申します。どうかよろしくお願いします。
I'm Yuri. It is a pleasure to meet you. The young man bows respectfully as he introduces himself. Looks like the timid, slightly androgynous type, but he seems nice enough. So what exactly are we protecting you from? If you need escorts, we need details to do our job well.
そのことだが、
Yes, well about that.
あ、はい。
Yes. Esther gives Yuri a pregnant look, and the boy sheepishly steps forward.
運命や。
This must be fate. Huh?
これが運命の出会い。
Indeed, this must be what they call a fateful encounter. You say something?
その護衛、うちが引き受けたえ。
I accept your request.
この人、本当に何を言ってるですか？
What is she blathering about?
それじゃあアテイも一緒にやってみる？
Interest in joining up with us, Ati? Of course.
姉様
Your sister?
よろしいのですか
Would that be alright?
いいのいいの。人でも足りないことだし、ちょうどいいんじゃないかな。
It's fine. It's fine. We're understaffed after all. You brought her with us in anticipation of this, didn't you? Cone only smiles and winks. Bingo. I had a feeling.
なかなか腕の立つ人が見つからなくて、ちょっと焦ってたけど、まさか向こうからやってきてくれるなんて思わなかったかな。
I was getting frustrated because we just couldn't find a skilled person, and then one came right to us.
しかも、これほどに腕の立つ人がただとか。ダメ、笑いが止まらない。
A skilled person joining up for free, no less. I just can't stop laughing at all this. I figured Cone didn't have many friends, so I can understand this, but are you really totally sure? I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop now. She seems harmless enough, but at what cost? Is she really skilled at that? With that worm outward is by any chance is Atu strong? What? Did I say something weird?
ハクはもう少し人を見定める術を身につけないとこの先困ったことになるよ。
You're gonna end up in trouble someday if you don't learn how to read people better, you know?
なあなあユーリはん、うちな美味しいお酒が飲めるいい店を知ってるんよ。
Hey Yuri, I know a place that has some fantastic drinks.
はあ
Okay.
ほんなら二人の出会いを記念して一緒に行かへん？
How about we get a drink to celebrate our fateful meeting?
いえ、それより話をしなくては。
Huh? No, I have to talk.
ええんよ。お話ならそこでゆっくりしたら。
It's fine. We'll talk after we relaxed.
さ、行こう行こう。
Come on, let's go. Drag.
ちょっと。
Huh? Wait.
ええからええから。
Don't worry about a thing. And I'm the one who needs to learn to read people.
放っといたらどこに行くかわからないか。心配だから私たちも一緒に行ってくるかな。
There's no telling where they'll end up if they go off on their own. I should tag along to watch them.
猫ね、ルルティエ、行こっか。
Nico, Ruthie, let's go.
はいです。
So be it.
はい。
Okay,
それじゃあハク、あとは任せたから。
that's her plan all along. I'll leave the rest of the nitty-gritty stuff in your hands. Okay, Haku? What? Hey, don't just drop this in my lap and run off. You're just trying to force the bothersome stuff on me. And she's gone.
相変わらず楽しそうで何より羨ましい限りだ。
It gladdens me to see you enjoy yourself. I'm jealous, truly. In what way do I look like I'm enjoying myself? Let's swap sometime, so you can get pushed around.
それがいいのではないか。それだけ信用されているのだからな。
I think it's a fine sign. They trust you enough to leave the business matters in your hands.
しかし、誰かを連れてきたと思ったら、彼女と知り合いになっていたとはな。
I was starting to wonder who your new ally is. But to find her of all people in your company?
つくづく気候は変わった星の巡り合わせをしていると見える。
You lead an unusual life, to say the least. Huh? You actually know Uti?
彼女というより、彼女の父君とは知り合いでな。
Not personally.
よく 娘の自慢話を聞かされたものだ。
Not personally. Her father boasts to me about his beloved daughter quite often, though.
もしかして嫌がらせかと思うくらいに延々とな。
Often enough that I suspect he was doing it only to irritate me. I see.
というわけで、親元から離れたいという彼女の気持ちもわからんでもない。
I sympathize with her desires to distance herself from her upbringing.
ここは知らないふりをしてやるのが思いやりというものだ。
Out of consideration for that, I feigned ignorance of who she is. I guess he's got it all figured out then. Well, putting that aside for now, what else do I need to know about this job? You mentioned there are, extenuating circumstances? Your men would act as escorts in broad daylight. You need us because it's something more sensitive.
そういうことだ。実はあの者、とある豪族の娯楽院でな。平たく言えば、遺産相続に巻き込まれたのだ。
You have the right of it. Uri is a illegitimate child caught up in a matter of inheritance. Inheritance? Huh? I think I know how this story goes.
違うと言えないのが悲しいところだな。
It saddens me that I cannot say anything to the contrary.
あの者はもともと身寄りがない者としてとある屋敷で働いていたのだが、
Uri was originally a manor servant, you see. No relations to speak of. No particular status.
そこの当主が亡くなった際、遺言状に書かれていたことで娯楽院と発覚してな。しかも遺産の分配に組み込まれていたのだ。
But when the master of the house passed, his will detailed a bequest to be made to his bastard child. Ah, I see where this is going. You want to keep the scandal secret from the public?
それもあるが、一番の理由はこの都から人知れず逃がすためだ。
That and securing a stealthy escape from the capital for Uri.
遺産の件以来、意もしない肉親が何人も現れたり、見たこともない後見人や友人がわらわらと湧き出てきたらしくてな。
Formerly Tencent's blood relatives are closing in like vultures, seeking a piece of the bequest.
いろいろと身の危険を感じるようになったらしい。
So there is, regrettably, an element of potential danger to be considered.
このようなことになるなら、遺産を放棄し、すべてなかったことにしたいそうだ。
The important wrinkle is that Uri has since renounced the inheritance and wishes to be rid of the matter. Wait, if the inheritance isn't part of the picture, then why do you need us to act as escorts?
それを信じぬ輩が多いということだ。口ではそう言って油断させ、後でかすめ取りに来るに違いないとな。
Many do not believe the sincerity of the renouncement. They think it is a ruse to throw them off guard.
その取り分は遺産全体からすれば微々たるものであるが、それでもかなりのものだ。
The amount is only a small portion of the will's total bequest, but still far from insignificant.
騙し、脅し、かどわかすなりして、それを横取りしようとする輩がいることも確認されている。
Deception and threats of abduction have rendered armed escort the only viable countermeasure.
もはや、この都で暮らすことは難しいだろう。
Living amongst the wolves of the capital at a time like this must be difficult, as I can only imagine. Yeah, no kidding. It's just greed and intrigue all the way down, isn't it?
同感であるな。
Just so, I'm afraid.
やり方には問題があったやもしれぬが、少しでも幸せになってもらいたいという最後の願いを踏みにじるか。
Even so, to disregard a man's last will for his child's happiness?
唯一残してくれた遺産を手放すのも、こんなお家騒動が外に漏れ、世話になった当主、父の名を汚したくないからだというのにな。
Yuri is letting go of the inheritance to protect the family's name from scandal. For him,
故に、それらの欲望から逃れるため、ユーリは都を離れ、思い人と共に新天地でやり直すこととなった。
all that is left is to meet Yuri's lover outside the city, so they can start over together in a new place.
都を出てからの護衛は別のものを手配してある。貴公らには人目につかぬよう有利を外まで護衛してもらいたい。
I've arranged for another escort after that point. All you need to do is get Yuri outside the city. I see. I think I get the idea.
引き受けてくれるか。
Will you accept? Not like I have a choice, seeing as the others have already dragged him off.
ともあれ感謝する。
I appreciate it, truly. But this means he's going to disappear from the capital altogether, huh? Eloise will be disappointed. She seems totally smitten. Hopefully she doesn't just end up running off with... Wait. Hold on. Who did you say he was leaving the capital with? Hmm? Yuri. Who's he leaving with?
思い人とだ。有利には将来を誓い合った相手がいる。
A lover. Someone Yuri has pledged both heart and body to. Oh, I see. Atu. Sunk before you even started fighting.
この件でしばし語り合ったが、なかなかの好青年であったな。
We spoke only briefly, but he seems a fine enough young man.
手に入る財などものともせず、不幸にするのであれば遺産など不要。
He thinks nothing of the riches that might fall into his hands.
彼女は自分の手で幸せにすると決意のこもった瞳で言い切りよったよ。
And this is starting to make me think that when he finally meets her, and then she finds out he doesn't have the money, she's gonna dump him. He places her happiness first. He asserts that he'll make her happy by the fruits of his own labors.
あのものなら彼女を任せてもよかろう。
She ought to be fine, left under his care. Now, that's something, I'd be embarrassed to say. Huh? Did you say she?
ああ、追っ手の目を欺くために男の姿に変装させていたのだ。女と気づかなかったのならそれなりに有効なよ
Oh,
うだ。
it's the other way around. Yes, I had Yuri disguised as a man to throw off her pursuers. Altered gender presentation is effective. Ati designs continue to blow up in her face. How do I even explain this to her? I can't just crush her and say, hey, you've been had, sorry, not when she's in such high spirits. I'll just act like I didn't hear anything. So true. Check something. Okay. Act 2 singing.
本当についてきたです。
She really came with us.
安心してな、ユーリハン。ユーリハンは絶対にうちが守るで。
Don't you worry, Yuri. I'm here to protect you.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you.
ですが、その歩きづらいのですが。
But, it's hard to walk when you're...
大丈夫やえ。こうしてうちが支えてあげるし。
Oh, don't worry about that, silly. I'm just supporting you.
いえ、ですから。
No, I mean... Man, what am I gonna do? Audie still doesn't know about Yuri's lover, let alone her gender. To make matters worse, I thought she was just forming a little crush, but she's head over heels. It kind of feels too late to just tell her the truth and hope for the best. Yeah, alright, I haven't heard anything. Haven't seen anything. Nope, nothing on at all. So we're most likely going to be fighting in this area. Because otherwise this wouldn't be shown up.
それにしてもこの匂いはきついですね。
The smell is rough.
下水道なのです。当然なのです。
Also, we are in the sewer. I was thinking that we were. We have to be in the sewer, so yes, it is. Be that as it may, you don't have to be so blunt about it.
仕方ないのです。人目につかず都を出るにはこの下水道を通るのが最善なのです。
It cannot be helped. Ingress via the sewer tunnels is the best method of escaping detection.
この下の汚水道を通ることに比べたらはるかにマシと考えるしかないのです。
Take comfort in the fact that we will not be traversing the sewer canal proper, if nothing else. If you recall, the canal below us is expressly for waste. Yeah, this is probably better than trudging through that by a mile.
なあなあ、お腹空いてないけ？一緒に食べよう思ってお弁当
How the hell she get that already made? Hey Yuri, are you hungry? I made bento, so we can eat together if you like.
え、いえ、それはちょっとは。
Huh? No, thank you. That's... Oh, there. Take it down a notch or 3. A romantic bento lunch in the sewers is not happening.
二人とも足元に気をつけてね。ここで転んだらちょっと目も当てられないことになるから。
Watch your step, you two. You don't want to trip down here.
はい。
Okay,
はいです。
understood.
事情は分かったのですが、せめて前もって知らせていただけると。
I understand why we're here, but maybe a little warning next time?
すみません。ご迷惑をおかけします。
I'm sorry for putting you through all this trouble.
え、いえ、別にそういう意味では。
Huh? Oh no. I didn't mean it like that.
ごめんね。もし本当に嫌なら言ってほしいな。さすがに無理強いはしたくないから。
Sorry. If you really can't deal with it, just tell me. I'm not forcing you to do anything here. Huh?
いえいえ、そんな別にそういう意味ではありませんから。
No, not at all. Really? Really? If that's the case, then don't mind if I do. I'm out of here. Swish her tail. Bone tail slips affectionately around the crown of my head. Grrr, crack, crack, crack. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, it was just a joke.
姉様、帰りたいというのですから返してあげるべきだと思うのです。
Dear sister, perhaps you should let him go back if he desires it so much.
ちょうどそこに流れがあるですから放り投げておけば流れに乗って外に出られると思うですよ。
If you throw him into the channel ahead, he should be able to get out by riding the flow
汚水道に落ちてから。
by way of the sewer canal, naturally.
そうだね。そうしよっか。
You're right, let's do that. Now, hold on. That's not even funny.
さすがに冗談だけどこれに懲りたら。
I'm only kidding, but hopefully you've learned your lesson.
え、やらないですか？
We aren't throwing him in then? You sound so disappointed.
え？
Huh? He's not joking. Nico is scary. Really scary. Squeak, squeak. Eep. Whoa there. Are you okay?
はい。ありがとうございます。
Yes. Thank you. It's dangerous there. Walk on this side a little more. Okay. My foot slipped.
ちょっと
Hey.
なんだか怖くなってきたえ。もっとそばに寄っていけ。
It's so scary down here. Is it okay if I get closer to you? Huh? It's like I'm watching a farce.
こっちかな。オシトルから預かった地図によれば、次を左に行った先。出口まであともう少しだね。
It should be this way. Oster's map says we should take the next left. Then, we're getting close. Thank God. We'll be free of the smell, at least. Phew.
なあなあ、ユーリハンはこの後どうする？
Hey, Yuri, what are you gonna do when all this is over?
この後ですか？
After
どう
this?
すると言われましても、都から離れるのですが。
After this, I'm leaving the capital behind.
そうなんけ？
Eh? Really?
ええ、都の外で別の護衛の方と合流する手はずになってまして、そのまますぐに。
Yes, the plan is to meet with another escort outside the walls, then go on from there. Oh crap, she's looking this way.
それがどうかしましたか？
Did I say something wrong?
それは大変やね。
Huh? That sounds, rough.
そうだ、それじゃあ一緒に。
I know, maybe together we'll be able to make the handoff without a hitch. Sorry, Atu, but I'm not gonna let you say it. Jeez, don't pop a vein making that face. I said it for your sake. I had my doubts, but she's really planning to go with her.
当然なのです。目的地まで誰にも見つからないよう最善の進路を計算したですから。
Naturally, I've calculated the most effective route to her goal while still considering stealth.
もし追っ手がいたとしても、こちらを見つけるのは難しいはずなのです。
Why did you have to say that? Even if we are pursued, shaking off any tails or shadows should be a matter of course. She says that all matter-of-factly, but she's still puffing out her chest.
ここまでの予測もできるなんて、やっぱり猫ねはすごいな。
You really are great at devising these plans for us, Nico.
それほどでもないです。
I'm not as so great as that.
謙遜しなくてもええのに、猫やはすごい。うちが保証するへ。
You didn't be so modest. You really are incredible, Nico. Give yourself some credit. Blushing. So, what are we gonna do if there's an ambush at the exit? All our sneaking won't mean jack. Say, for instance, if they come advancing out of the... Advancing.
もう、お兄さんがそんなこと言うから。
Way to jinx it, love.
お兄さん、猫やんをいじめてそんなに楽しいのけ？
Not bullying, it's just, realistic. Is it that fun bullying, Nico? Now, wait a second. How do you get that out of what I said? Your logic doesn't make any sense.
どなたか知らないけど、私たちに何かご用かな？
I don't know who you are, but I take it you have some business with us, gentlemen.
これは驚かせてしまいましたね。いえ、ちょっと人を探していまして。
Well, seems we surprised you. Nah, we're just looking for someone.
ユーリさんという方なんですが、ご存知ありませんかね？
Someone called Yuri. That rings any bell?
さあ、知らないな。
Nope, can't say it does.
そうですかい。 それじゃあ仕方がありませんね。
Huh? Then I guess it can't be helped. Shame.
だったら代わりにあんたたちに相手をしてもらいましょうかい。
Why don't you keep us company for a little while, huh? Lucky us. Lucky us. They're all lookers, every one of them. Bastards.
何ですかあなたたちは。
Who are you people?
人を探してるんじゃなかったんだ。
Weren't you busy looking for someone?
その通りなんですがね。ただジョーダマがわざわざこんな人目のつかないところにまでやってきてくれたんだ。
Oh, don't get me wrong. We got that to do. But I ain't gonna look a sexy gift horse in the mouth.
これをいただかねえ手はねえだろ。
So many beauties in such a obscure place. Can you blame a guy for taking what life gives?
猫目さん、私の後ろに。
Nico, get behind me. So, the groups pursuing Yuri finally showed up, but they can't see through the disguise. But they're total lowlifes, so we're gonna get jumped anyway. What's this hazy feeling?
おっと動くなよ。歯向かうのは勝手だが傷物になりたくはねえだろ。
Whoa, now. Don't you move. Resist if that's your thing. But you don't wanna be damaged goods now, huh?
なにおとなしくしてりゃ可愛がってやるよ。たっぷりとな。
We'll show you a real good time if you play along. Eh.
おいおい動くなって言ったじゃねえ
Hey now, didn't I just tell you not to move?
の。男の方も持ってくとこ持ってけば高く売れるんだ。あまり手間をかけさせてくれるなよ。
We could sell the men to the right buyers too. Don't go giving us trouble now.
なんなら見せしめに一人ぐらいボロしてもいいんだからね。
We don't mind killing one of you as a warning if we have to.
興味深いな。帝のお膝元である帝都にこんな連中もいたんだ。
How interesting. So there are men like this even in Mikado's own holy city.
大きくなりすぎて足元がおろそかになっているということかな。
The capital's become so dense that this kind of thing happens right under the Mikado's nose.
白様。
Sir Haku? Hey, it's gonna be alright. You'll be safe, promise. Oh. Okay.
女の前でカッコつけるとは随分と余裕じゃないの。俺が君を守るってか。
Hehe. Awfully confident, aren't you, big guy? Showing off in front of your lady friend?
ほんでどうやって守るんだ？あ？
Just how are you gonna protect her, huh? What do you mean, ow?
この娘は俺がもらう。
Haha, alright. This one's mine. Rickapo! Roar! What? I didn't say it was going to be me protecting her. Like, really, now. Does she even need me to protect her?
この畜生が。
You son of a bitch!
歯向かっても構わないって言ったよね。
You said you didn't mind if we resisted, right?
もしかして女の前で格好をつけたかったのかな。
Maybe you were the ones showing off and trying to look tough in front of all the girls.
この甘い。
You bitch!
本当のことを言われたくらいでムキになるなんて。
Ah, what a
不粋
shame.
な人たちだな。
Ah, what a shame. Only unrefined people take the truth so harshly. Why you? Don't just easily provoke them, please. But, tick, 1, 2, 3. They almost outnumber us 2-1. Under normal circumstances, that would be cause for worry, but they just seem to be local hoodlums. They're no match for us. Actually, I kind of feel sorry for them. What's more, Kone said Atu is pretty skilled. Kone, of all people, that's high praise. He was so happy about bringing Atui on that. She couldn't stop laughing. Like, what the hell? You choose the wrong peaceful tack, buddy. Not that I'm gonna take pity on you for it. Er, uh,
なあなあ、もしかしてお兄さんたち悪者なんけ？
Hey, you lot. You're bad guys, huh?
あ、バカかてめえ。この状況分かってんのか？
Huh? What kind of idiot are you? Don't you get what's going on here?
そっか。
I see. Where? Uh-oh. She's got a big ass spear.
しなくてもええんやね。
Then I suppose I don't have to hold back now, do I? What? What just happened? That was so fast, I couldn't make out what. Yeah!
姉様に何をするです。
Just what are you doing to my dear sister, Kerr? Yeah!
そしてよくも姉様の前で恥をかかせてくれたです。
How dare you? The sheer audacity, humiliating me in front of her.
猫姉さん
Nico,
なんだこいつら。
what are you guys?
ああ、そうだ。
Oh, right.
さっきユーリという人なんて知らないって言ったけど、あれ嘘。
What I said earlier about not knowing a Yuri, I'm afraid that was a lie. Huh?
はい、実はこの人があなたたちが探しているユーリさんだよ。
The Yuri you're looking for is right here. What? Hey, you.
あの
Why are you deliberately exposing her? Come on.
逃げてもいいけど、あなたたちの雇い主って目的を前におめおめと逃げ帰ったりしたあなたたちを生かしておくほど優しいのかな。
You can run if you like, but will your employer let you live, having seen your prize and fled? Ah! God!
それで
So,
どうするのかな。
what are you gonna do? Wait a second. Is she throwing out the option of running away here? She did that on purpose. She's using Yuri as bait to draw them all out and eliminate the problem here. But in a situation like this, the safety of the person you're guarding should take priority. Yeah, kill them. Yeah. Nah, alright, let's mop these guys up. Elopement. Adequate. At the duck. Beat all enemies, Yuri or Ati defeated. Here they by themselves. But anyways. So Ati, she feels like Kulala from one. But yeah, oh, they got a doggy Nico. Let's pull you back. Haku back. And put Nico there. Haku there. Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll do. And now let's also put the items F. No, I want it on with the clicked the wrong person. There. Let's find her. Let's see, what do I have on you? Oh, I want equipment. I have stealth on you. The fire face. Why did it move? That's reducing. Yeah, get that on her. Because she can, because she will, because of her wind ability, she goes into elemental state faster than anyone else in the party. So, with her being, and she's so strong already, that's a perfect combination for her. Now let's give, Nico... No, wrong one. F. Let's give her one of the other items. Increase attack. Reduces fire damage, no. I really need to get, yeah, let's just give her that. And, no, not you. You. That's not what I wanted. Let's give you the fire. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay. Let's see the map. Okay, we just got the dog behind us and everyone else before us. Enemy faction, we got one over here. Oh, so we can jump across here. Oh, you can even jump here. Okay. So the spots we can't jump have those guardrails on. Okay. Let's fight. Worms. Combat tutorial.
戦の時間や
I'm so sorry, everyone. Sorry to drag you all into this. No worries, let me handle this. Okay, so you're a 2 distance. She is just, yeah, she's a Carlu. Oh, no sleepy just yet. Yeah, let's go here. She should be able to hold him off.
もう少しもう少しで待ってください
Didn't see nothing. Don't know nothing. You picked the wrong target. Okay, shot 3 arrows.
よし怪獣
どう戦おうか。
Let's have you go this way.
ここは慎重に行くです
Okay.
ゴミは消極なのです
I have you go here. Astor seems to know something about her. EP's down. She's got area control. Okay. This is the commander. If he's got 3 attacks like that. Oh, nope. Let's have you go this way. If I can manage to save Yuri. Whatever you're thinking, it's probably wrong. Yeah, this is what we signed up for. And we got a second critical. Nice. Yeah, jump across. I wonder, Muka puts on the spot again. I like it when they have those little segments that pop up. She defended? That was nice. Gokupo. Damn it. Thought this was an easy job. Nice. Yeah, let's just heal you up. I can't. I have to not move. Okay. In the small place, I thought they had wasn't too bad after all. No, she's gonna. Ooh. Ouch. This is not gonna be good. Yeah, I am not. Sorry, Cone. I did not expect that. Should have pulled her back. Revenge. That leveled up. Nice. Hero has learned ability Hunt. Against beast, damage increased by 20%. That's nice. No. Can I heal? No. I can't heal because I gotta move. Heal you up. Eye of the fighter.
やってやるぜ。言いてえだろ。
うちに任してや。もう少しで皆さんのお役に。
Critical on both.
大丈夫？
It would have been better. I threw Cone too far forward. Ah, the air is so fresh up here.
はい。本当に。
Yes, it truly is. I don't think this is going to be the end because we didn't get our end battle. After annihilating those guys, we find our way above ground and head down the mountain path.
目的地はこの辺りになっているです。
Our destination ought to be near. Let's see. I compare our surroundings to the map, and sure enough, the conifer used as a landmark is within sight.
なあなあ、ユーリアン。その。
Hey, Yuri. Yeah,
はい。
Yes?
実はうちな。
You see, I...
初めて会った時からユーリアンのこと素敵やなって。
I thought you were really, really dreamy ever since we first met.
お世辞でもなんだか照れちゃいますね。そんなことを言われたことなかったから。
I'm blushing. You flatter me. No one ever said anything like that to me before.
結構いい雰囲気だね。
They seem to be hitting it off.
もしかしてアトイ様ユーリ様と一緒に。
By any chance, will Yuri and Miss Ati?
どうなのかな。そんなことを許される身ではないはずだけど、そういったのは気にしてないみたいだし。
I do wonder about that. As a princess, it would ruffle feathers, but I don't think she cares much.
本人がそうしたいというのなら、止めないで祝福してあげないとね。
If she wants to, then we should wish her well.
いえ、ちょっと待ってください。そうなったら止めないと、いろいろとまずいですよ。
Now hold on. If we don't stop her from doing something rash, there'll be consequences.
私もアトイさんを見て、なんて強くて素敵な女性なんだろうって思いました。
I thought you were a strong and lovely woman when we first met. To be honest, Ati,
正直憧れちゃいます。
I admire you, really.
ほんとけ？それじゃ。
Really? Then...
よう、どうやら無事だったみたいだな。
Hey, looks like you made it safely. Unka? Unka appears from behind the trees with a grin plastered across his face.
遅かったじゃねえか。心配したぜ。
You're late. I was getting worried about you kids. You know? Yeah, well, you could say, we ran into some trouble.
どうして兄様がここにいるですか？
Why are you here, dear brother?
ん？なあ、こっちはもう一人の方の護衛をな。
Ah, I was escorting the other person.
ユーリ
Yuri. Ah. Nelly. Nelly. With a joyous look on her face, Yuri casts off her apparel and rushes for the newcomer. Huh? Huh?
女の人？
A woman?
無事だったか。どこか怪我は。
Are you safe? You're hurt. You're not hurt, are you?
大丈夫。皆さんが守ってくれたの。
I'm fine. They protected me.
そうか。よかった。 本当に良かった。
I see. Good. That's good to hear.
ああ、そういう。
Oh, so that's what...
姉様
Your sister? What?
皆さん、本当にありがとうございました。
Everyone, thank you very much.
皆さんが守ってくださらなければ、ここまでたどり着くことはできませんでした。
I wouldn't have made it here without you protecting... You to protect me.
え
What?
こちらからもお礼を。本当にありがとうございました。
Allow me to express my gratitude as well. Thank you all very much.
これからは有利と力を合わせてどんな困難にも立ち向かうつもりです。
I intend to confront whatever the future holds with Yuru by my side. Together.
私もウハライを支え、共に歩んでいきたいと思います。
And I'll stick with him and be whatever support he needs. I see. Anything I say is going to come off as a clinch, so just take care, you two.
はい。
We will.
アトゥイさん、
Misatu? Huh?
アトゥイさんに励まされたこと、とても嬉しかったです。
Hearing your
このご
encourage-
恩は決して忘れません。
Hearing your encouragements made me very happy. Misati, I won't forget the kindness you showed me.
本当にありがとうございました。
Thank you very much.
うん。
Yeah, sure.
じゃあお二人さん、そろそろ行くかい。
Alright, you two. We should get going.
はい。よろしくお願いします。
Yes, let's be on our way.
アトゥイさん、皆さんもお元気で。
Misati, everyone, please take care. And with that, they all lively happy ever after. Huh? Let's go home, gang. What's wrong? Why everyone looking at me like that?
あの人、思い人がいたんだ。
She had a lover?
というかあの人、女の人だったんですけど。
Not only that, she was a woman?
ハック、
Haku. Joan's tail is swaying, and as ever, her smile doesn't quite extend to her eyes. Everyone, please stop looking at me like that.
知っていたですか
So you knew?
お兄さんの
Haku, love, you jerk! Wonk. Gah! And okay, there was no. Well, you guys kept on. You guys went and left, and I had to stay behind. He had to stay behind and get all the dirty details while you guys went and ran away on your own little fantasy. Ruthie's action chain. Your knee has been strengthened, so her earth one has just gotten strength. Dig down! It seems to have struck enemies around us. Dig it down. Huh. Okay, that's... How do we learn the action chain? Makajika? Let's try kicking for a change. Take a little step back while we're at it. So she learned a new chain attack. Nico's action change. Haku has been strengthened, so it's got 2. Increases its range, healing, sigil, cures their wounds. So it's now further away. Is this the same one that still needs the not move? Yeah, no movement. I see that. Nico has learned the ability Shikigama Companion. At the beginning of the unit's turn, summons a Shikigama Kirupan Type 1. Kirupan. What's the Kirupan again? That was the they were talking about that. What was that? I can't remember what the Kirupan were. Guru has learned the action chain Matsukasa. Power of the Earth God. Shield me with your armor. Raise defense by 50%. Come at me. Okay, so he learned the defensive ability. Haku has learned the skill Rejuvenation 1. This dodge a physical attack and cures itself of status alignments. Okay. Oh, this is a cure. Plus, and he only has 2 uses of it. Okay. Haku has learned the ability Law of the Lords. Against demi-humans, reduce damage received by 20. Well, since he's a human and everyone else he's fighting is a beast, monster, or demi-human. So, okay, that works out quite a bit. And that looks like a passive. Cone has learned the ability Eye of Courage. Can ignore zone of control while moving. Okay, so she just learned a passive, so like Ruthie ability to zone of control, she now has the ability to bypass that. Stage complete bonus. Scroll. Guarding +1. Reduces Codex Swift Heart. Fired. Lightning speed. Allies within range receive a 5% speed increase. Ooh, that's nice. I have some points to give out. So let's do that. I got 3. Okay. Let's do one of those. And one of those. No, let's increase this for a bit. Your attack defense. No. Give you a little bit more health. You could do a defense. Yeah, that'll do. For you. 20 for you. Let's give you a attack and a defense. And you need more life, I feel. Okay. Cone, I think, would be nice to have, the... I want... Is this the one that does the... This one. Because she's going to be in... somewhat surrounded. So let's give her that. Haku's already filled out for now. Nico... Let's give Adi, the defensive one. +1, yeah. She's gonna be up front a lot. And what's the other one? Swiftness? Actually, that would probably be good for her too. Because then she'll be faster on the move. She could dodge. Yeah, let's do that one. That's perfect for her. Cone needs to get leveled up, I think. I'm going to take a little bit of a bathroom break, and I will be back for more of this. Okay, let's get back to this. Okay, what's up? What do we do this time first? Let's go to Cone's room. Whew, that about does it for all my errands. I'm really already past noon. No point in overworking myself. Guess I'll take a little break. I walk out into the hallway, patting my empty stomach. Guess I'll get something to lunch. Whoa. Just as I take a step forward, I step on something round and I slip. Geez, that was close. Almost broke my head open there. What is this? A potato? A worker singing? Is that? I look around to see one of the workers walking away, holding a basket full of these tubers. Did she accidentally drop it? As I stand there thinking, the worker makes her way to the back door and goes outside. And there she goes. Guess I can just give it to her later. What exactly is this, though? I don't think I've seen any crops like this around here. Wonder how you're supposed to eat it. Turn the potatoey thing over and over in my hand as I continue to think. Oh, I know. Maybe Cone knows what this thing might be. She's an apothecary, after all. Edible plants should be right up her alley. I'll head over now. I place my hand on the door to Cone's room. Cone, you got a moment? Even thought. But Cone is staring straight at her mortar, fully focused on the task at hand. Making some medicine there? Cone. Her face intent and focused, she continues mixing the contents of the motor. Oh well, guess I'll wait until she's finished. Phew. All done? That should be good for now. Sorry about that. I just couldn't let my attention wander for a moment. Don't worry about it. What were you so absorbed in making anyway? This? It's for my flash bombs. I'm running low, so I thought I'd make more. You recognize it, I think. Oh. I remember now. Didn't you made these by hand? You saved my life with these back then. Didn't you make these by hand, not made? It's made with a secret recipe of my very own. Secret recipe, huh? Just as it sounds, it's a secret, so I can't really explain in detail. Cone closes up the canister and puts it at our side. I peek in. He has several more bombs now. You sure made a lot of them. Do you really need this many? Well, I didn't have much of the ingredients left. I decided I might as well use the last of it. At any rate, was there something you needed from me, Haku? Well, I finished all my work, so I thought I'd come by and chat for a little break. Oh, by the way, have you any clue what this is? I take out the potato-like vegetable that the worker dropped earlier. Oh, a maru. Now that's some unexpected nostalgic. Where did you find it? I picked it up along the way. A maru, huh? It's a staple food in my homeland. I didn't think anyone around here ate these. Cone smiles, her expression distant and soft, as though she's remembering her homeland. Wonder why she had this if it's so rare then. Oh, Haku, why don't you stay for a cup of...
新しいのを分けてもらってくるから。
Looks like I'm out at the moment. Hold on. I'll go get some more tea. She doesn't really have to go all that trouble. The singing worker. Huh? I look outside the window, hearing humming coming from the garden. There, I see the worker from before piling fallen leaves in the center. She seems to be in high spirits. She seems pretty happy about something. I look closer to see several Maru sticking out of the leaves.
これくらいあれば十分だろう。あとは火種を。
This should do just fine. All that's left is to kindle the fire.
少ししけっているか。それがしのしたことが。もう少し風通しを良くせねば。
A little damp. Ah, such carelessness is inexcusable. I should have aired them out. Looks like she's trying to start a fire there. Is she going to heat the Marus with it? A sudden idea comes to mind, and my gaze turns towards the middle of the room. She wants a fire, huh? If she's having trouble lighting it, I guess I could help. Don't do that. Cone's secret mixture, and the fire in the garden. Out of boredom, I come up with a plan. This will be perfect to kill sometime. I'll just borrow some of this cone. I take a pinch of the mixture from the mortar and mix it with the clay that was used for its base. This much should be enough to just light the fire, I think. Could be dangerous if I use too much. I'll just roll it up like this. Perfect. Satisfied, I look again at the window that faces the garden. Gotta aim for the center of the leaves. There. As I throw it down, she seems to finish her preparations to light the pile.
このくらいなら十分だろう。あとは強めの空気を送ってやれば。
Ah, cool. You just threw a bomb. Ah, cool. That should do. Now all that remains is to blow some air on it. She takes a deep breath. Woo. As the air hits it, flames begin to ripple across the leaves, and that's when the clay hits.
今何か妙なものが。
It looks as though something strange fell in. Kaboom! Crack. Yeah. What? A blinding light fills the garden, far beyond what I expected. Holy crap! That stuff's powerful! I didn't expect such a small amount to be this potent. Wait, is she okay? She didn't fall into the fire, did she? I quickly looked back at the garden.
それがしとしたことが。最近のモロロが光を放つものだとは知らなかった。
Such carelessness is inexcusable. I had no idea Marus these days emit such light.
そうだ。早く火を消さねば。燃え広がるといけない。
Oh, but I must put out the fire. I cannot allow it to spread further. Is that, Oh. I played the game and it's like the Lincoln. Toru? Oh, but I must put out the fire. I cannot allow it to spread further.
だが目だからね。ならば。
Yeah, I cannot see right now. In that case, she holds the bamboo pipe, the one she was blowing air through, like a sword, and lowers her stance, listening. Yep. Or a sudden tension fills the air in the garden. Whoa, this air she gives off. She's no ordinary servant.
見えた。そこ。
Found it. There. Such a swift slash. The bamboo pipe blows apart the fire and puts it out, but whoosh. The bamboo pipe knocks one of the Maru into a meticulous arc straight up in the air,
どうやら火の手は弱まったよ
and
う
then
だ。
it comes smashing down on her head. That should have extinguished. Gah! Bunk. Ow. And somehow the airborne Maru comes crashing in extraordinary down on the worker's head, as if drawn to her. Such carelessness. Such carelessness. Inexcusable. What a blunder. The garden is empty, except for the worker collapsed on the ground and what remains of the fire. I'll just pretend I never saw any of that. Market Street.
ねえルルティエ、今夜はお鍋が食べたいな。
Hey, Ruthie. How about we make a hot pot for tonight?
でしたらこの時期の旬のお魚とかはどうでしょう。
There should be some fish in season, actually.
脂が乗っていてとても美味しいと思いますよ。
They have plenty of fat this time of year. They should be delicious.
お魚か。うん、いいかも。今夜はお魚に決定かな。
Fish, huh? That does sound good. Alright, fish it is.
お魚を買うならおすすめのお店があるです。
If you need a fishmonger, I know of one I can recommend.
向かいのあの店で買うといいです。とても新鮮なお魚を扱っているお店なのです。
The one across the street over there makes a point of keeping very fresh catches on offer.
猫ねのおすすめなら間違いないかな。
Well, if it's got a glowing review from Nico, I think that seals it.
ああ、そうだ。ハクは何か食べたいものはある？
Oh yeah. Haku, any quest for food? No, I've been wondering about something for a while. Why has Ruthie's been cooking our meals? The inn has kitchen staff. She doesn't have to inconvenience herself like this.
ハク様、それは私からお願いを。
Actually, Sir Haku, I'm doing this at my own request. Really?
はい。私、何かお役に立ちたくて、それでお料理なら得意だから。
Yes, I want to be of help somehow, and I'm good at cooking, so
クオン様や白老閣の方に無理を言って作らせていただいているんです。
Lady-kun and the Kaku staff are graciously allowing me to use the kitchens.
やっぱりご迷惑でしたか？
Is it an inconvenience? Oh, no, not at all. Your cooking is always excellent, Ruthia. Huh? I wouldn't mind if you cooked for me every day, from here on out, in fact.
姉様。
Dear sister?
うん。多分何も考えてないかな。
Yes, he probably doesn't even realize what that just sounded like, I think. What are you two talking about?
道を開けよう。
Clear the road, make a path, and make it wide. A loud voice suddenly cuts the conversation short. The crowd filling the marketplace splits, moving to the sides of the street.
なんでしょう。
What's going on?
そういえば今日だったのです。
If I recall correctly, today should be the day for it.
今日って何が？
Today? What's happening today?
それは来ましたです。
Well, here they come. At the far end of the market street, a whopper mounted group marches forward. Oh, it's Oster. Or, huh? Something seems off.
うん。違う旗模様だね。あれって確か。
They're flying a different banner. Unless I missed my guess, that must be... Before long, the mounted figures draw near enough to be identified more easily. Each soldier is heavily armed and armored, and assembled as they are, they project an imposing air. One man in particular fine armor leads his fellows, standing out from the group. More than likely, he's a commanding officer.
あの方が左近衛大将であらせられる三日月様なのです。
The pure guard of the left, Lord Mizuchi.
左近衛大将ってあの。
Mizuchi, then. Though he's Oster's counterpart. Recalling rumors I heard before, I voiced my confusion aloud.
はいです。このヤマトの双璧として、オシトル様と並び歌われるお方なのです。
Yes, together with my with Lord Oster, he is famed as one of the twin shields of Yamato.
オシトル様と同じように、帝都を順羅するのがちょうど今日だったのです。
Today is a day to make his symbolic patrol of the city streets. An officer equal to Oster, huh? I guess the pomp and circumstances is understandable then. Still, I take a quick look around. Market Street, previously bustling, has fallen completely silent. When Oster shows up on his patrol, the crowd has cheered him. With this guy, though, everyone seems to avert their eyes. Probably because of that. Oh, that's who... Okay, I was wondering who that was in the credits. Or not credits, the opening cutscene. That terrifying aurora he gives off. While Oster Demir seems to brace people, this guy feels more like a brandished sword. It feels like I might cut myself if I get too close, before I even get a chance to say anything. The procession continues, and before long the soldiers pass in front of our group. Abruptly, Mikazuchi calls a halt and turns to stare directly at us. His whopper comes to a stop, and his piercing eyes bore straight through us. He grins wolfishly, like a hunter finally catching up to his prey. Nico hurriedly ducks behind me, hiding. What? Hey! The movement attracts his gaze, and inevitably those awful eyes settle on me. What's this terrible sense of dread? Letting his stare linger on me, Mizukachi smiles widens. And seemingly satisfied, he sets his whopper moving again. With his unsullen laughter echoing through the silent street, Mikuchi leads his troop outward. The market crowd breathes a collective sigh of relief. Phew. Nico, too, finally seems to relax and steps out from behind me. I think he likes teasing her. So that was Mikuchi, pure guard to the left. He seems like a scary person. Yeah, it was enough to frighten this little squirt, that's for sure. Ow! Little brat. Not the shins. Shins called her squirt. She thinks she's all grown up. Let's do the main street this time. Together with Cone and the others, our patrol takes us across the main street to the vendors. Peaceful as always. The hustle and bustle of the crowd is the same as usual, but there's no arguing or grumbling. Oh, it's Ati. I follow Nico's gaze. It's hard to see through all the people, but I notice Ati in high spirits. Didn't she say she was going to stay in her room because she had a stomach ache? What is she doing? It looks like she's taken to that guy sitting in the street. Could that man be ill, perhaps? I wonder if something happened. Are you alright? Here, have some water. Thank you so much. My body simply fails me sometimes, and I have these sudden attacks. The man brushes his hair up as he accepts the water from Auntie, apparently to take his medicine. That sounds awfully tough. Is your home close by? Yes, it's only a short walk from here. I'll walk you back then. No, I would dare not impose on someone I have only just met, my lady fair. The man tries to stand, but staggers as his legs give way, forced to lean against Adi. Oh. Here, come on, pet. You can't even stand. It's It'll be dangerous for you to walk home all by yourself.
すみません。
She gave him the title of pet.
お言葉に甘えてよろしいでしょうか。
My apologies. I do not wish to be a burden, but may I rely on you to see me safely home?
もちろん構わないね。
Of course, I don't mind. Audie lends the man a hand, propping him up gently.
ありがとうございます。お嬢さん、お名前をお伺いしてもよろしいでしょうか。
Phew. Thank you. Kind miss. May I have the honor of knowing your name?
うちはあと言うんや。
My name is Ati.
あつい。おお、壮大な広い海を思わせる素敵な響きのお名前ですね。
Ati. Ah, such a wonderful name. There's something so resonant to it, like a vast flowing ocean.
優しい。母なる海のように美しく、すべてを包み込んでくれそうな、あなたにふさわしい名前だ。
So kind, beautiful, and accepting of all things, like the Mother Ocean. A truly fitting name. The man smiles softly, gazing at Ati.
そんなん言われたな。うち初めてや。
I don't think anyone ever said something like that to me.
なんと嘆かわしい。
But that seems unthinkable.
この美の都である帝都で、アトゥイさんの魅力を理解せず、私的な教養を持たぬそやな輩がいようとは。
Even in the renowned imperial capital, there are still lowborns who do not recognize true beauty.
そんな褒めすぎや
Oh my, that's far too much praise, really. Ati seems rather pleased with us, blushing madly.
そうか。ここで発作を起こし倒れたのは、あなたに会うための運命だったのですね。
Perhaps it was fate that I had fallen ill here, for it allowed me to meet you.
きっと運命があなたと私を引き合わせてくれたに違いない。
Yes, it must be. It was destiny that the two of us were able to find each other here. Seems like a emetic noble boy or something. How can he say such embarrassing crap like that with a straight face? Man, this is awful. What kind of woman would ever fall for these ridiculous pickup lines? Wait a minute. Why is Audie blushing like that? Don't tell me she's gone. She goes for pretentious guys like him.
人の好みはそれぞれだし、他がとやかく言うことじゃないかな。
Well, to each their own, as they say. We don't have the right to judge others.
なのです。
That's correct. Guess you're right. Well, I'm getting hungry. Let's get moving. Once patrol's done, we should get some dinner. I begin walking away, but the other three remain still, continue to watch Audie. What's the matter?
やっぱ友達として見届ける義務があると思うな。
They want to see love, too. Well, as a friend, I feel it's my responsibility to see this through to the end.
はいです。義務があるのですよ。
Yes, it is our duty.
私も、
I think so as well. Are you guys serious?
お家はこっちでいいのけ？
Is your house this way?
ええ。大した距離ではありませんので。
Yes, it is not far from here. Audie keeps supporting the man as the two of them make their way down the road. And a ways behind them, the girls shuffle along, paragons of stealth. You know?
気づかれちゃうよ。
Shh! They'll notice us. Why are we even doing this? Cohen and others seem awfully interested in this, but their faces are all pretty serious. Doesn't look like they're doing this just for kicks. Guess they're all worried about Audie. That said, after getting to know Audie, there's some things I've come to realize. She may seem carefree and airheaded, but like Cohen, she's, nope, not gonna think about it. Significant to say, I highly doubt a skinny guy like that could do anything to Audie. Oh, beautiful. Flatter me.
まさかあなたは目を引く美しさ。
Of not your no bones? We catch bits of pieces of their conversation at our distance. The man's sprouting more sweet nothings. Is he really that sick? He sure talks like for how he was acting before. It seems weird. Huh? Wait a minute. Is that cones? Is that white cones? As I think, Odie turns to the right and stops in front of a vast mansion.
ここが私の屋敷なんだ。わざわざ送ってくれてありがとう、アトゥイ。
This is my manor. Thank you so much for walking me here, Adi.
困ってる人がいたら助けるのは当たり前やえ。
It's only natural to help out if you see someone in trouble.
それを実際に行える人はそう多くないですよ。心優しいあなただからそれができるのです。
But not many take such ideology beyond empty words. Truly, you must have a kind heart indeed.
若旦那、お帰りなさいやし。
Young master, welcome home.
今戻った。
Yes, I've just now returned.
おや、この方は
Oh, and who might this be?
発作を起こしていたところを助けていただいた私の恩人です。丁重におもてなしを。
She helped me when I suffered an attack in the market. I owe her my life. Please treat her with the utmost respect.
アトゥイさん、よろしければ寄っていってもらえませんか。ぜひお礼をしたいのですが。
Miss Adi, if you don't mind, would you care to step in? I dearly wish to convey my full thanks.
うちはもう行くからお構いなく。
Oh, no. I really ought to be going now. Please don't mind me.
そうですか。ではアトゥイ。
I see. Well then, Adi. Man takes Adi's hand in his. Yes?
もう一度改めて会ってもらえないか。私たちの出会いは運命。この運命、私は手放したくない。
Would you meet with me again soon? I believe destiny brought us to each other. Fate cannot be denied.
迷惑だろうか。
Or am I being a bother to you?
そんなことないえ。
No, of course not.
それでは。
Then.
そこまで言わはるならお招きに預かるえ。
Well, if you insist so much, I'll be happy to oblige.
このチャラフ、感激の至り。どちらに伺えばあなたに会えるのだろうか。
Ah, what joy you have given humble Chenilofun. I have not felt such happiness in years. May I ask where I can find you?
今はデートの外れにある白老閣っていうところに住んでいるんや。
I'm staying over at the place called the Hakukueka on the outskirts of the capital.
あそこですか。あなたにお会いできるのなら必ずお伺いいたします。 では後日。
I know of it. If it allows me to see you again, I will happily visit. Until then.
楽しみに待ってるえ。
Oh, yes. I'll be waiting. Adi.
おかしいのです。
Something is not right here.
確かこのお屋敷、現在は空き家だったはずなのです。
If memory serves me correctly, this manor is currently listed as vacant. Nico looks at the other two with puzzled expression.
どういうことかな。
I'd like you to elaborate a bit, I think.
先日、兄様からの指示でこの辺りの住民調査を行ったです。
The other day, my dear brother received orders to conduct a census survey of this area.
でもその時には確かあの屋敷は空き家だったのです。
At that time, this manor was completely empty.
ハトイ様がこちらに。
Miss Audie is heading this way. We quickly hide in the shadows as Audie walks towards our direction. Nico, what are the chances that someone moved in between that survey and now?
つい先日 のことなので、その可能性は低いと思うです。
It was mere days ago, so I believe it's incredibly unlikely.
つまりあの連中は限りなく黒に近いってことなんだ。
Which means those people over there are most likely up to no good, I assume. Hold on, Cold. Where do you think you're going?
うん、ちょっとあの男を締め上げようかなって。
I was considered beating the truth out of them right now, actually.
まさか邪魔をする気かな。
Or are you gonna try to stop me? Holy crap, what? Yeesh. She's terrifying when she gets like this. I know how you feel, but you need to calm down, Cole. It's not like you to charge in blindly. We still don't know who these guys are. For stuff like this, we need more information first. It's hard to remember because of how she acts, but Audie is a daughter of a fancy noble family. I don't know if we should just crash in before finding out why these guys are after her. Anyways, I just think we should find out more first. Investigate the mansion, tail them at that.
確かにハクの言う通りかも。
You might be right, I think. Ooh, looks like she calmed down a bit. Let's split up for now. Nico, you know tons about the capital. You and Cone scout the area.
わかったのです。
Understood. Ruthie and I will watch the manor from here. Ah! As the sun sets, the lights glow within houses across the city, and a young man in the valet emerge. Cone and Nico aren't back yet. Guess there's nothing for it. We better follow them. Ruthie and I tail the two until they go into a pub on the city's outskirts. This pub seems a little shady for some rich boy to be visiting. I'll pretend to be the customer and head in. Ruthie, I want you to head back to the Harukaku.
私もハク様と一緒ではダメなのですか？
May I not accompany you inside Suraku? I know she wants to help Ati, but she'll stick out like a sore thumb in a hole in a wall place like this. Well, if I go in a place like this with a girl, we might get unwanted attention. It sucks, but...
わがまま言ってごめんなさい。
Oh.
どうかお気をつけて。
Oh, I'm sorry. I suppose that was a little selfish of me. Please, be careful. Ruthie smiles sadly, but she quickly hides it, murmuring only a word of caution for me. It'll be a walk in the park. All I have to do is buy a drink and listen in. Nothing to worry about.
はい。お気をつけて。
Yes, but still, please, be careful. The young master seems to have joined a bunch of ruffians. They sit in the back, ordering drinks.
ね、兄貴、守備はどうでした？
So, how'd it go, boss?
おい、まったくちょろいもんだぜ。あっさりと引っかかってくれた。
Hey, easy. She melted like butter. Fell for it immediately, she did. The slim man laughs crudely, his tone confident. He explains what happened to his parent companions. And so off comes this pretty little mass, just like that.
で、次の約束を取り付けたってわけよ。
So I even got her to promise to meet up with me again.
それであの女金は絞れそうなのか？
So what about this girl? Think we'll be able to squeeze any cash out of her? And of course, that's one's no valet.
身なりもいいし、ほら、あの白老閣に泊まってるっていうことは相当な金持ちだろ？
Yeah, she's dressed fancy, and if she's staying at the Haku, she must be loaded, right?
大方、地方豪商の娘かなんかだろうぜ。今時都言葉を使うやつなんざいないっての。
She must be from some rich family from the boonies. Who else talks in that Mickey, my Yoko delegate these days?
まったくだ。それだけうぶて騙しやすいってこった。
Hey, seriously. Well, that just means she's gonna be all the easier to rope in.
それでこの後はどうするよ？
So, what happens next? Our strategy all comes down to whatever they're planning. Go on, let's hear it all.
あれは今までで一番の上玉だし、金も太そうだ。一つ玉の腰に収まって何年かは遊ばせてもらうつもりよ。
Biggest catch we've ever had. With all that cash, I'll marry in and live like a king for years.
ならしばらくは鳴りを潜められるな。
Means we'll be able to lay low for a while then.
さすがに騙しすぎて警備士が嗅ぎ回ってる。いい潮時だ。
True, we've been conning people left and right lately. The guards are starting to get antsy.
なら次に会うときはお前たちで悪漢を装いあの女を襲え。危機一髪のとこを俺が助けて恩を売りゃ一コロだぜ。
Alright, next time you guys ambush her. I'll jump in, save her, and she'll fall all over me.
なんせ病弱な男が必死で助けるんだ。こいつで落ちない女はいねえ。
I think you're about to get... I mean, the sickly little noble's risking his life for her. What lady could resist?
まったくだ。病気の一つもしたことねえくせに。見かけだけは病弱な優男にしか見えねえからな。
Man, you've never been sick a day in your life. And you still look like a frail little rich boy.
だから今までやってこれたんだぜ。俺の容姿を拝むんだな。
That's the only reason this shit keeps working so well. Thank your lucky stars I'm such a pretty boy.
へいへい。その分裏の仕事は俺たちがやってきたんだ。
Yeah,
そこを忘れんなよ。
yeah, sure. Just don't forget we've been handling the dirty work.
ああ、うまく婿入りできたらお前たちも悪いようにはしないさ。
Of course I won't. Once I'm married and everything, you lads will get your share.
期待してるぜ。この前売り飛ばした女の金がそろそろ尽きるからよ。
Glad to hear it. That cash we got from selling off the last girl is starting to run out. So they got into others before. I take a swig of the drink. Predictably, it's awful, and then leave my money on the table.
ほんと、女を騙すほどちょろいことはね。
Yeah, these girls fall for this shit every time. Yeah, ha 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 ha, you got that right. Glad Cone wasn't here this time. Just remembering her expression earlier is already giving me the heebie-jeebies. You should all be thankful she's not here. I leave behind the pub and the man's crude laughter as I make my way out. Doesn't seem like they were specifically targeting Atui. Well, that makes my job a little easier. Now, how to explain all this to Cone and others? Makes me feel like I'm sicking a crazed tiger on someone. Still, they're the ones who trod on its tail. Everyone gets what's coming for them. To 'em. Problem is, I need to figure out how to explain this to Audie. Well, I guess I'll just let things play out. It'll all work out, probably. And you'll get beaten up at the end. You'll get, you jerk. I think I'll be stopping now. I'm getting hungry. So, let's see, what time is it? A little over than normal, but yeah, I'm gonna go stop, go get something to eat, and then I'll probably come back and stream some Distant Worlds too. So, thank you for stopping by. I hope you liked what you saw. Please hit the follow button if you did to receive notifications when I go back live. I hope to see you again next time. I will be playing half an hour to an hour from now. Distant Worlds 2 once more. Hope to see you again then or tomorrow at 11 a.m. US Central Time. Thanks for being here. Bye.